All right, folks, this is kind of a big one. This is the episode where we cross over into central Unova and start to see sort of the core of what this region is about. We head into the wonder that is Castelia City, a city unlike any other that came before it in the Pokemon series. And even though this is only the third episode, I have, it's been a while since I started recording this. I don't remember what exactly I've said. I do want to take a moment to stop and kind of take stock of the situation. When I first started playing Pokemon Generation 5, I actually kind of talked about this in my Toronto VGC regional video of all things. I was in my late teens, little bit questioning how much further I wanted to go with my Pokemon fandom. It's weird to talk about all these years later that at that time I was thinking I might quit playing these games, but for a little while it was true. And I was very much at the age where I couldn't really accept new Pokemon designs. Nothing could ever measure up to exploring Johto to me. I mean, that's kind of true now. Nothing today really measures up, but at that time I had a problem with it instead of just enjoying the new experience for what it is. I did a Kalos region playthrough last time. That was the start of the just enjoying the new experience for what it is stage. And so I was a little bit harsh on Gen 5 early on. And I do feel like I underappreciated these games a bit. And so far, even though I've played through these games multiple times before, and I know they're very good, and I do think that they're better games than X and Y and some of the others that have come since, I'm a big defender of recent Pokemon games, but I'm going to be honest here, I do believe that these games are better. So far, that's holding up, and so far, I am once again finding, for the second time in this series, that these games were underappreciated by me when I was playing through them the first time. And even though I think they're good, so far, this playthrough is making me enjoy Pokemon Black more than I did back then when I was new. I said the same thing about X. I stand by it. I like that game too. But I do think that this game is better, and I think it's showing in some interesting ways. I kept rambling last time and using the word tutorial. I don't think I was at my most articulate, but we just got a really smooth, fun introduction to the early part of this game, even though it was kind of drawn out. And again, it's something that Game Freak, I think, really nailed this time, and it makes me kind of wonder what went wrong in more recent games. But so far, they got the setup of this game exactly right. We got a fun, gimmicky gym that really pushed the whole type matchup thing. We've gotten some pretty interesting, varied Pokemon selection. The monkeys really shake up the available type chart early in the game. There's a fighting type area. There's a forest coming up. The forest is nothing groundbreaking in Pokemon, but it's, on top of everything else. There's an interesting cave where we could have caught a Drillbur if I weren't doing this Forest Nuzlocke thing, or maybe a Woobat. I believe Lenora was our first time ever battling evolved Pokemon, but they were the evolved forms of early game Pokemon that we're familiar with and normal types, so it was still pretty warm, friendly early game stuff, but also a very nice introduction to that mechanic. And yeah, even though I didn't necessarily appreciate the Gen 5 Pokemon designs when they were new, because I was at the perfect age to say, oh, these aren't the designs of my childhood, so they'll never be as good, a lot of them actually have held up really well over time, and already a lot of cool Pokemon have been available on this playthrough. I have a Blitzel that I'll hopefully finally nickname this time. And there are going to be a lot more cool Pokemon coming up. So, point is, so far, I'm really liking this. I mean, I know I like this game. I know it's good. I know I underappreciated it back then. But as I play through it with a slightly more critical eye this time, that effect is really coming through. However, a little bit selfish of me to pause and ramble on like that when, of course, I paused in the middle of an emergency. Let's go deal with that, but first the team check. We got Toronto, the Servine, holding a Miracle Seed and carrying the moves. The Servine has a minus speed nature. I didn't notice that until now. But carrying the moves Tackle, Growth, Leaf Tornado, and Leech Seed, we have Ottawa the Panpour with Rock Smash, Leer, Thief, and Water Gun. Montreal, the Roggenrola with Rock Blast, Mud Slap, Rock Smash, and Headbutt. A Purloin that I caught just to use Cut. Gatineau, the Patrat with Tackle, Leer, Bite, and Bide. And a Blitzel that will be nicknamed Quebec once I find the name raider with Quick Attack, Tail Whip, and Charge. Wait, what was Quebec's ability? Lightning Rod? Okay, that's good. With the modest nature, that pairs pretty well. I will swap Ottawa to the front of the party while I remember, because Ottawa's falling behind a little bit in experience. Now let's finally deal with this crisis that's just been playing out for days while I've ignored it. This music sure suggests a crisis, doesn't it? Let me check that my mic is working, actually. Okay, good. I still have to get into the habit of checking that every time, because there have been issues at times. Now you wait. Enough fooling around. OBS just kind of stops cooperating with my mic every now and then, and I have to mess with the settings until it works. I don't know what that's about, but I've lost the whole recording sessions to it, so gotta be alert. Anyway, so you come, Gym Leader. We, Team Plasma, claim this museum's Dragon Skull in the name of Pokemon Liberation. Folks, it's dead. So you're not doing much. I know what this is really about, but like a lot of things Team Plasma say about Pokemon Liberation, that comes off pretty silly at face value. Instead of giving them the cover that they want it to. To show you we're serious, we'll steal it right before your eyes. Well then, here's our smokescreen. Plasma! Wait, I don't know that they're serious. I couldn't see them actually taking it because of the smokescreen. What if somebody else did it? Or what if they did it unseriously? Anyway, what's going on? And off she goes. Oh, we have to go after them. You got it, buddy. Why couldn't they just steal this worthless white stone, huh? Had to go for the big ticket Dragon Skull. Lenora looking around trying to figure out where they went. No, who's this? Good day, Lenora. Find any good fossils lately? That's a surprise. This is a surprise visit. Are you suffering from artist block again? Black! This is Berg. He may not look like it, but he's Castelia City's gym leader. It does kind of also make decent sense that, you know, Berg, from an artist working hard in the big city, when he needs a change of pace, he comes out here to this quieter area, passing through the forest where he probably caught some of his Pokemon. It is a nice connection there, sort of tying two parts of the region together. And of course it gives us a nice early introduction to the gym leader of one of the most noteworthy cities. Hey, just looking for a change of pace. And just like I said, I hadn't even read that dialogue yet. Seems hectic or something around here. What's up? What's up? Well, hey, Berg is probably used to this being a sleepy area compared to where he lives. Someone just walked away with an exhibit. That's what's up. And now Bianca's here to help out, as always. Oh, hi, Black. What's everybody doing here? Oh, and Sharon's here, too. Black, is there some kind of problem? And these two are your friends? ... Bianca and Sharon. Oh, I see. They're trainers. Okay, then. Let's split up and search. I'll head this way. Bianca, for someone who, you know, whose character to some extent is about facing her own limitations, honestly, and accepting that she's not that as strong as that. You know what Bianca's about. She really puts in a lot of work in these Team Plasma fights. Although I guess she kind of does it in her own way. Often she's kind of hanging back, reassuring people who have had their Pokemon stolen or whatever. So Bianca is still very sort of honest and direct in her part in things and what she can do. But she steps up a lot. Honestly, it might be kind of... As much as I praised Shauna as a reasonably good character in X and Y, Bianca might kind of be a better take on that, you know, not really cut out for this kind of conflict, but stepping out to help out in the way that you can and complimenting your friends in that way approach. If nothing else, there's... It sort of comes up earlier and more consistently with Bianca and is shown more clearly instead of being sort of pushed in our face in dialogue. This is what I can do. So as much as I like Shauna, and I do, once again, Game Freak might have done it better earlier and then done it not quite as well later. I didn't come here to dump on later Pokemon games. I like later Pokemon games. I really do. I played through X for a series like this one last year, and I liked that game. Came away liking that game more than I did before. But once again, my existing belief that black and white are better than X and Y, even though I like both, still holding up. Everyone, Jaren and Bianca, I want you to stay here at the museum. Berg and Black, you two search Pinwheel Forest. Got it? Berg, you show the way. I'm counting on you, everyone. And she goes running the other way, I guess because we don't know which way Team Plasma went. You are Black, is it? Are you raring to round up our robbers? When you put it that way, absolutely. Yeah, so 2 gym leaders, each of them went one way. They know I'm a strong trainer, they know I can help. Pinwheel Forest, probably a bit more involved to search. Well, I know Berg and I are going to split up the work, right? And then these 2 unknown quantities, they can hang back and hold down the fort. Good division of labor. Oh, Black, take this with you. Fennel gave me this dowsing machine to give you. Okay, Fennel's just handing out weird stuff again. Sure, I have a dowsing machine now. I'll probably never use it. Now, what did she tell me? You can use the dowsing machine to find places where items are hidden, so you can find stuff you can't even see. Whoa. Now all we need to do is protect this museum, right? And Sharon, charging right in. For all that I talk about Bianca stepping up, Sharon does it too, but of course he's a very different kind of character. He's more idealistic and he is aiming to be the strongest trainer, so he's going to charge into battle more than Bianca does. But in this case, they have the same job, and Sharon is just charging into the thing that he can. Hey, wait for me! Off she goes. Let's see, if I go this way, can I run into Lenora? Out here somewhere? Oh, yep, that didn't take very long. Doesn't look like there are any members of Team Plasma over here. I think I'd better stay here. Please head to Pinwheel Forest and search very carefully. I guess she thinks she'd better stay here just in case that she's wrong and they do pop out of a warehouse or something. Fair enough. I don't actually have to go to the Pokemon Center. I can go to that nurse along the way, but whatever. I'm already in here. Gotta get back into the habit of remembering where there are doctors and nurses around to help me out. Speaking of Gen 5 doing things very nicely. Anyway, off to Pinwheel Forest. We've explored this part already, and Berg is ready to lead us inside, because if Team Plasma managed to scuttle off into the forest, we might have trouble. We don't want that. So here we go. This game's early game forest. A stock Pokemon trope, but this time arriving a little later than usual. I see a double battle coming up, so I'm just going to quickly swap a couple of Pokemon around. Well, you see, there are 2 ways out of Pinwheel Forest, the road that goes straight and the path that winds through the woods. I will take the straight road after them. If they're not there, I'll block the exit. Would you please take the other way and check whether Team Plasma is hiding in there somewhere? We run into a lot of trainers, but it's basically a single path, so I'm sure you won't get lost. Come on, let's do this for Lenora's sake. One could question why Berg is not, who probably knows the forest better than I do, is not taking that path. But I guess that's just plot. Plus he trusts in his ability to block the exit. That said, nah, I'll go that way later. I don't have to battle those trainers right now. Let's stay focused, shall we? 1-2, 1-2. Keep up with each other and 1-2 punch. We discuss what to do before a battle. It's Mayo and May. Alright. Got the 2 Sawaddle. I'm at a bit of a disadvantage, which is why I'm worried about Berg's Leave Annie, but you know, we'll do what we can. I don't think either of these takes a Rock Blast very well. In fact, maybe I shouldn't have double targeted there. Maybe I should have thieved one and Rock Blasted the other. But here's where we might be in trouble, as, whoa, that almost knocks out Ottawa immediately, and I think I'm losing Ottawa here. Okay, that crit probably did me no favors, huh? But there's a Nuzlocke death in the very first battle of the episode. And I haven't even gotten to the Team Plasma grunts yet. So that's a good sign for what's to come, isn't it? Anyway, we'll go Toronto here, I guess. And just tackle and Rock Blast, I guess. That tackle did a lot. It was a crit. Okay. Alright, yeah, okay, Tackle handles the Swaddle pretty nicely. But I've just gone ahead and thrown away a Pokemon immediately. I kind of want to say, ah, just like these two did. Wait, what did she just say? It would be even greater if we knew what two Pokemon would do. Okay. Anyway, time to immediately run to the Pokemon Center. That's a little awkward, huh? You know what, Berg? I might not be up to this job. I'm just a teen here. Maybe you gym leaders should handle it yourselves. No, I'm up to this. Alright, Hamilton the Purloin and Mississauga the Patrat, say hello to Ottawa the Panpour. You guys are going to be spending a lot of time together. I'm sorry to say. Hopefully they're good company. I still don't really want to train Gastineau. Maybe I should at this point, but I guess we'll just go with 2 Pokemon, 3 when I get to the Name Raider for now, and we'll see how that goes. Anyway, I think Roggenrola will probably match up pretty well into a lot of what these grunts are carrying. Maybe they'll have some Sandile, but then I have a Grass type for that. You stubborn brat, when I'm through with you, you won't be able to chase us anymore. Alright, just what a kind-hearted Pokemon Liberationist would say. Yeah, there's a Sandile immediately. And I actually meant to heal while I was at the Pokemon Center, because why not, but I forgot. So, I'll just get Montreal out of here. There goes that Sandile. Hey, you know what? I actually get my Pinwheel Forest encounter in a moment after I put it off last time. Want to get the skull back, I'll just have to look for my associates. This could be another monkey. It would have to be a Pansear to be consistent with what I want, and I don't think I want to gamble on that, so I think we avoid the Shaken Grass. A Pansear would probably be the best encounter right now, but the odds just don't favor it. Hopefully Venipede. Swaddle. I could probably work with that. I guess I better. Nope, never mind, knocked it out with a crit, alright. Still trading 2 Pokemon for now, and I guess my Berg answer is Roggenrola, or maybe I'll catch a Pokemon in the desert before the gym. That's an option too. Maybe I'll get a Darumaka, again if I'm lucky. Or even a Dwebble. That might be my best answer at this point, getting one of those. But yeah, that was the long-awaited Pinwheel Forest encounter. A little bit of a dud. And now we'll fight another Plasma Grunt. My, could you be looking for something? She really thought she was cooking with that line. Pretty sure Montreal can handle a Purloin. Sorry. Okay, something by accident. We find now. Yeah, that's more like it. My hunch is you're sabotaging us because you're flat out. I didn't catch the end of that. Sorry, I'm empty-handed. Do I look like the kind of girl to carry a heavy load? Better try somewhere else. Some of the dialogue from defeated trainers is just a little bit too wordy for how quickly it goes by, I think. It's not like I'm pressing A to make it move on, it just does that at some point. Anyway, big root. We can start fighting rangers too. They don't read the room and recognize this is a bad time. I patrol Pinwheel Forest every day. A battle here is a piece of cake. Sure thing, dude. Pokemon Ranger Forest. Alright. Well, that guy got the right job. No Intimidate, so we go ahead and Rock Smash this. Damage is not quite what I hoped, but it'll still be fine. We're not taking a whole lot back. The flinch is annoying. Should probably make an effort to keep Montreal healthy because I think I'll run into a ranger with a Panseer or something like that sooner or later. So, annoying though it might be, I think we go back and heal roughly now. Iron Defense. You know what? I actually think I should teach Iron Defense to Montreal. I think if this is looking like my Berg answer, pending whatever my encounter is, if I do an early desert one, I think setting up Iron Defense on Berg's Dwebble and hoping he doesn't crit me hoping the Leavanny doesn't crit me is worthwhile. And I don't think I need Mud Slap. I think I can ditch that for Iron Defense. So even though I'm pretty sure I deleted Harden last episode, I actually think Iron Defense is a good idea here. We got Chesto Berry, that's nice I guess, and then despite Montreal's renewed bulk, we go right back and heal. Good thing there's that nurse there. Renewed bulk, improved bulk, improved bulk. No repel, let's just see what happens. Pidove would have been a good encounter for the current situation. Oh well. I doubt it would have taken a crit headbutt very well either. Pidove line, I would say, are not Gen 5 Pokemon that have aged especially well. Like, I don't hate them or anything, but they're just they really stand out as some of the plainest looking Pokemon in the whole series. Which, I mean, I guess there's a place for that in a world of fantastical creatures like this, but it's not ideal. There's not really anything that grabs me and makes me love them. I am switching to Toronto before I try to run from this again. Better. One more encounter, of course. Another Pidove. Can get away. Can Montreal run from anything first try? Okay. I'm using a repel. I'm tired of this. Yeah, this guy's gonna battle me even though there's a crisis going on. I don't want to see his Pokemon's strong points, but not much to be done about that. This at least looks like Rock Blast food. Yeah, easy. Ember. Alright, we'll switch out on that. Well, I have just the thing for this right now. Because Leech Seed damage won't count toward the build-up. And since it's going first, I can Leaf Tornado next. Yep. Perfect, except the part where we missed. But that's fine. There it goes. Move the mic a tiny bit. I don't know if that makes any significant difference, but anyway. Just found an Audino. Oh no, this one is a Panseer. Oh, what if the other one was a Panseer and I just didn't trust it? Well, that probably wouldn't have taken a headbutt crit either, would it? So, you know what? We can just call this encounter a wash. And then I accidentally stumble into Bacon Grass just a little later, and it really is a Panseer. I don't want to go back to the nurse after this nonsense. Let's see if I have Paralyze Heal. Sorry, still a Paralyze Heal in this game. We're in Gen 5, and they're still going with that. There's Antidote hidden in a stump. And now we start to have to walk through logs to cross things. It's a nice little forest design for sure. Got that nice wilderness quality that I keep saying I miss in recent Pokemon games. Like, even though we're not that far off the beaten path here, and Berg even called out, it's basically just a straight path. It still feels like kind of a wild, untamed area. With all these rangers and log bridges around. And hey, if the region loosely based on New York City could have all these wild, untamed areas, what excuse do any of the more recent regions have? Right. Anyway, that was Pansage. I believe we will run into the other two monkeys while we're here. Another Chesto Berry. Sure thing. Anytime I pass one of those green things now, I'm thinking maybe a ranger will jump out. Like that. Come on, let's take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Alright, next letter Pokemon fight. I don't think that's at all how she delivered that, but I don't really care about her dialogue, so let's just switch out and Leaf Storm this Panpour and move on. Got Team Plasma to fight. But these Rangers don't care about that, they just care about forest. Hey, fair enough, they know they're calling, right? They know what their priorities are. Certainly better than Team Plasma do. Anyway, that was Panpour. Probably get to Rock Blast a Panseer pretty soon. Petra Berry? Okay. Pokemon can be found in different places. Does that mean there's a perfect place for everyone? Pokemon always asking those kinds of questions. Now we get to go through a log again, but this time upward. Pretty cool. And there's a Team Plasma Grunt at the end. Not quite as cool. So you made it this far. I'll hold you here so my friends can get away. Uh-huh. Crap. I don't think that'll hold me very long. But feel free to try. Okay, never mind. Maybe it will. That could hold me for a while. Maybe. Uh-oh. Well, no, not uh-oh. Because if I land a hit, it'll just faint. And if I don't land a hit, Bide does no damage. So, it's kind of the worst move he could have made. That didn't hold me very long. Good effort, I guess. No, not even a good effort. That bide was ridiculous. D for effort. Yep, I'm here to buy time, and if you don't step lively, we're going to get away. And go where? There's a gym leader blocking the exit. I don't know if you guys know. Gonna be a dead end pretty soon. Or close enough to one. Not really a dead end, I guess, but gonna be the end of the path and then gym leader pretty soon. Got my Parlous heal back. There's definitely a ranger in one of these. Blend into the wilderness and talk to Pokemon with your heart. That is a ranger. Okay. Maybe N should have been a ranger. Uh-oh. That's fine. 2 hits, knock it out. But I will go ahead and move Toronto to the front now. Another Petra Berry. No Cherry Berries, no Rust Berries. Just Chesto and Pecha. Alright. Oh, this way. To get whatever this is. Okay. Could have taught that to my Panpour, but not now. Also, it's probably not that useful this early in the game with that weight-based damage. One more log, and we got a Team Plasma Grunt just hanging out in a clearing. A Pursuer? Haha. A kid like you beat some of us? That can't be helped, but I'll take you on now. I like this guy's... Is this a guy? I like this guy's confused vibe. What was going on? You want some battles? Uh-oh. Well. Now you fight me! Haha! Okay, one Pokemon down. Is it just 3 Patrat that do that? Team Plasma really love this move that they don't know how to use well. Oh, Sandile last. Okay. That probably won't use Bide. Plasma! If this keeps up, we won't save the Pokemon. Ah, read that one in full. Fine, take your stupid skull. Mind if I do? So the dream our king had, the dream we had, won't come true. Oh, who's this? It's Gorm! How are you holding up, fellow subject of our king? Gorm of the Seven Sages! Alright, well, there's who that is. I'm mortified that this skull, which we went to so much trouble to obtain, was stolen from us so easily. Stolen from you? You hear me react to that before I could even finish reading the sentence? Team Plasma, and they... I talked up how funny Team Flare are. They're still probably funniest easy team. Funniest evil team. Easy team, too. But Team Plasma are cracking me up. For sure. It's not important. And Team Plasma have more layers of interesting nuance to them. We can afford to abandon the Dragon Skull. According to the results of our research, this is not the legendary Pokemon for which Team Plasma is looking. It is completely unrelated. Alright. So... there's this weird fast-talking guy wandering around who talks about bonding with Pokemon and changing the relationship between Pokemon and humans or something, and says that he needs a lot more power to make people listen to him. And there's Team Plasma talking about liberating Pokemon, and they just dropped a big hint that they're after a legendary. I wonder what for. But we will not allow anyone to disrupt our plans and get away with it. We will fix it so you never interfere with us again. Gorm was about to try to beat me up, but then Berg shows up. He got bored of blocking the exit, I guess. Oh, sweet! The bug Pokemon were getting all worked up, so here I come, and what do I spy with my little eye? This important-looking guy. Are you here to help your friends, whom I defeated? Oh, and Lenore's here too. Satisfied, I guess, that Team Plasma didn't go the other way. Black, Berg. The others didn't have anything. And who are you supposed to be? Is this guy the big boss? I am one of the 7 sages of Team Plasma. Getsus, another of the 7 sages, will liberate Pokemon with words alone. The remainder of the 7 sages have ordered their compatriots to take Pokemon with full force. But the odds are a little against us now. To you, the bug Pokemon user Berg and the normal Pokemon user Lenora, I say, know your enemies, know yourself, and you need not fear the result of 100 battles. This time we shall retreat quietly. To secure the liberation of Pokemon, we will steal Pokemon from trainers. Even though you are gym leaders, we will not tolerate any further obstruction from you. In any case, we will settle this someday. I hope you are looking forward to that time as much as I. So Gorm was planning to permanently remove me as an obstacle. Do you think he was just going to steal my Pokemon? Or, this being Team Plasma, do you think he was going to kill me? Doesn't matter. I guess the explanations for these two showing up, it's convenient when they do, but it's actually pretty reasonable. If, you know, the Pokemon in the area alerted Berg that, hey, you'd really better go this way. And Lenora has had ample time to catch up at this point. And good thing, too, or else who knows what Gorm might have done. Also, established now that Getsus is one of the 7 sages and that Team Plasma has a king. So if you're playing this for the first time, you're probably picking up that Getsus is not, at least officially, the leader of Team Plasma. And yet, clearly Gorm and probably, well, we've seen Grunts be afraid of Getsus and signs of his authority over them. We've seen it implied that Gorm answers to him. Even though 7 Sages kind of sounds like they're on the same level, he's saying Getsus is going to liberate Pokemon, so kind of a vibe that Getsus is in charge, though officially it seems he isn't. A lot is becoming clear pretty early on in this story, even if you're playing through this for the first time, huh? They're a speedy bunch. What are you planning to do, Berg? Are you going to chase them? We got back the Stolen Skull, and if we corner them, there's no telling what they might do. I think I'll be heading back, Lenora. Well now. Well, I'll be waiting for your challenge at Castelia City's Pokemon Gym. Yes, indeed. I'm certainly looking forward to it. Black! You're holding the Dragon Skull you worked so hard to get back, right? I don't even get to see what it looks like in the bag. Oh well. Black, thank you so much. I guess we did see that image when it was given to me. With a kind trainer like you taking care of them, the Pokemon with you must be happy. Here's a token of my gratitude. Please use it carefully. Moonstone. Okay, nice little, neat little early game reward. What does it evolve in this game? Muna, right? And Muna is an interesting Pokemon exclusive to a particular area that I might have by now. Yeah, so that Moonstone is a nice touch. Also, coming from the fossil archaeologist character, makes sense. This is a Moonstone. Some Pokemon evolve when you use this item on them. Now I must take the Dragon Skull back to the museum. See you. Take care of yourself. Is there any Gen 5 Pokemon other than Muna that evolves with a Moonstone? I'm not thinking of one. I think there may not be. Anyway. Watch them enjoying this peaceful little clearing in this clearly thick forest. I mean, look at that light coming through the canopy. Time to move on. Pick up this Miracle Seed. Already have one. Don't need another one right now. Drop down here, and we'll fight the trainers on the straight path. If I apply what I just learned to the battle, I think I can win. Actually, it might have been better off going as far down the path as I could, avoiding battles, so that I have easy access to the nurse. It's possible things get dicey the way I've done this, but hopefully not. Right now we're just fighting a Pidove. Granted, I'm using my grass type, and my rock type is at 10 HP, so I'm not inclined to switch. Oh, also I've used like half of my Leaf Tornado PP. Is the issue with that move in a playthrough, admittedly. Oh, more than half. I'm at 4 out of 10 right now. Oh well, we'll get Leaf Blade eventually. And with the attack boosting nature on this Servine, that'll come in nicely. That'll work nicely and come in handy. And then especially when we get Coil later on. And Leaf Tornado is pretty strong for right now. Even though it missed the one shot on this purloin. Never won against my teacher, though. Still fighting school children, by the way, but big moment coming up in this playthrough, of course. I think I have to battle this guy before I can get to the nurse. Yeah, that's okay. Why do Pokemon and people stay together? That's the theme of my research. Well, you know what? That is some good research to be doing in this region right now at this very moment. Too bad you're a child, and people will probably not get a ton from your of insight from what you come up with, but I wish you the best of luck. Might have Leech Seed into this Muna. The recovery might be nice. It could be bulky. It could put Toronto to sleep. It could waste his time doing that when these are not Pokemon that are likely to have any moves in common. But yeah, if we take a Hypnosis, it's nice to have the Leech Seed set up, right? And I doubt that Leaf Tornado will just KO outright right now. No. Yeah, see? Yawn. I don't think I want to switch. And I don't have to. Unless he has another Pokemon in the back, but he doesn't, so just tackle. But yeah, if it had Hypnosis, that Leech Seed could have been really useful. Why do Pokemon and people stay together? I think we stick together because we are different. Alright. That kid might come up with some deep insights after all. Still put in the work, though. Alright. Now we've healed the team. We can go ahead and swap Montreal back to the front. Montreal is right now my intended ace for the gym, though I'm definitely still thinking about going and getting a desert encounter early. If only as a bit of an insurance policy. I mean, I'm not necessarily sure I want Montreal trying to beat all the gym trainers either. There are going to be some Swaddle and Swadloon, aren't there? Even though Berg has the only Leave Annie in there. I think there's a good chance I get my desert encounter early. But anyway, this girl has a gym badge from Striaton City. But so do I. I also have another gym badge, but apparently we're not talking about that one. Instead, Last Eva thinks that we might be able to battle on equal footing here. But I don't know about that one. I am looking forward to something more consistent like Rock Slide, but Rock Blast is putting in solid work so far in this early game. I'm sure it helps that I'm generally only training 2 or 3 Pokemon so far, and so I've got a lot of experience going to the few that I am training. And that there are a lot of fire, flying, and more recently bug types so far in this game. There goes her team of Woobat. Wonder whether she battled Chili or Crust, presumably not Silent. But yeah, I definitely wonder how they decide something like that, where most advantageous is a tie. She's not gonna tell me. You're not a trainer. You just run every day and want to be the marathon champion, excuse me. That's a nice goal. Okay, don't know what that scientist is talking about, but that's fine. I'm not a scientist. The trees cut on this forest road are sent from Driftvale City to the world. Okay. An economy, industry, a little bit of world building, region being nicely tied together. We know there's shipping and we do know there's shipping in Driftvale. We'll get a closer look at what goes on there. There's business in Driftvale. And at the same time, we still have this nice forest here. What a nice little world. And I always love just stopping for a moment in this spot in any playthrough. It's such a small thing, but I keep talking up how this region is going to open up. We're going to see wondrous things unlike we've ever seen in the Pokemon series before. If you're playing through this, if you're doing a blind playthrough of this game for the first time in 2010 or 2011, you have never seen a location like Castelia City in a Pokemon game. As big city design goes, it blows everything before it out of the water. And you've never seen anything like this huge bridge that I'm going to cross to get there, too. I really think crossing the Sky Arrow Bridge for the first time in a playthrough and going into Castelia City, it really stands out to me as one of the special moments in a Pokemon playthrough. Like, one of the ones that you're going to remember, and that you're going to look forward to when you play the game again later. At least I certainly do. And that's one other, another way that the Unova region really shines. They really nailed it with this one. And when you come here on that blind playthrough, it all starts with this little preview here. If you've never played a Gen 5 Pokemon game before, are you really going to walk across a huge bridge like that? Is that really what the next city is going to look like? Not to mention, it's the New York region. It looks like Lower Manhattan. Hey, a bit of real-world representation here. And we get this quiet little spot to just take a break and look at what's to come. This spot is burned into my memory. I look forward to passing through here in every black and white playthrough. But passing through here means actually passing through, so let's go. Battle striking first is essential. A Quick Claw, okay. You know what? I will go right ahead and give that to Montreal. Why not? I just gave Montreal a Pokeball by accident. Oh look, it's on the news that I beat Lenora. There are people who are obsessed with certain items, they'll even buy your items for a lot of money. You might even be able to sell items you can't use to these people, so maybe you should hang on to them. Okay. That'll be like mushroom fiends and stuff, right? Cross the Sky Arrow Bridge from here, you'll reach Castelia City. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Whoa, a truck! Perspective shift, the adventurous music, we can see the forest fading away below. The way the bridge curves right here, I've never seen anything like it. Camera spinning around. I really love crossing this bridge. Every time. It is maybe one of my favorite locations in any Pokemon game, even though not a whole lot actually happens here. It's just big and adventurous and sets the tone for what's to come. Really nicely. We got the camera way up high now, zoomed out, showing the scale of what's going on, the water underneath, the trucks going by. This guy is searching for the exact center point of Sky Arrow Bridge. There's a ship. I have no insight on where that center point is. Goodbye, ship. The camera has changed. Oh, there's the ship again. And there's dry land on the other side of the bridge, and look at that urban skyline coming up. No more rural area right now. Wow, that's the Castelia City skyline. It sure is. Let's head on over there. We got a lot of exploring to do. That was great. I love that bridge every time. I walked so far. My legs are sore. You don't have to look. Hello. If you cross the sky, you reach Pinroll. Okay. Sure. What does this say? Something about the ships that depart the piers of Castelia City go to different places. Okay. Sure. And here we are. Alright. How am I going to organize this? Let's do this area and the piers first. Except one thing. No thing. We'll do it that way. Oh, look at that. Whoa, look at the city. Okay. Those are people who are only interested in themselves. Sure. Busy. After I eat breakfast, I have to think about lunch. After eating lunch, I worry about dinner. Every day's the same. What a busy life. That's the big city right there, isn't it? Life in the big city. I'm a battling clerk, but my Pokemon are weak. A battling clerk male. Like some Gen 1 Nidoran stuff. Anyway. Want to recover Pokemon? Oh, sorry. You know GeoNet? Nah. See that globe on the second floor of the Pokemon Center? That is GeoNet. If you check on GeoNet, you can register the place where you live. Let me tell you, being from a big city myself, somebody just standing there in the way when you're trying to go do something, very on brand. I'm sure that's true in New York as well. I've been there a couple of times, but I don't have much experience with the place, but that I think is life in the big city too. Pokemon trades help you connect with the world. The world would be bigger. If you trade Pokemon with many people, you'd be happy, because I will give you something good. I don't know what this guy is about. What does he give you? I don't know about this. Huh. Anyway. Your favorite is Roggenrola. No. Wait, what if I say yes? Oh, okay, sure. You're tired, take a rest. Yeah. That's a good thing for some of these busy clerks to keep in mind. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Should I change my Pokemon's moves or should I change my Pokemon? Grumble, grumble. My favorite way. Okay, I know he's like, but whatever. We're taking what he says at face value. My favorite way to spend my lunch break is watching ships at the dock. The Battle Company. Okay, hang on. Did I miss any buildings this way? I'll come back later. I'll find out. Battle Company, huh? Hello, who are you? People who work in this building have Pokemon battles, not opinion battles. You appear to be strong, but if you go upstairs, please be extra careful. They're not going to argue with you. They'll fight. They'll fight you. No, we're not debating here. He goes upstairs, so that means he's probably going to be ready to fight if I see him again. Every morning my Pokemon wakes me with wake-up slap, so I always look like a wreck. What? But I appreciate its good intentions, so I work my hardest to provide for it today as always. Aw. Nice little human-Pokemon relationship there. Use the elevator, please use the buttons on the door. Okay. Yeah. That's quite a choice. I can go to the 47th floor or the 55th floor. Really driving the scale of this city home. We'll try the 47th floor first. Well, can't say I wasn't warned. She won't take no for an answer. Well, trainer's eyes did meet. And, like I said, I was warned. I'll switch. No, I don't have to. I have Rock Smash. It can lower defense. Really worked my way up to that decision and then just changed my mind as soon as I said it, but hey, whatever works. One more Rock Smash will do it. Didn't even get flinched. I really thought I would. I should do it for Clerk Ingrid here. Clerk female Ingrid. Of course. Battle Company, the stronger you are, the higher floor you work on. Okay, so the 55th floor is going to be the real deal. This guy doesn't battle, he just gives me quick balls. Alright, that's cool. Oh, not just quick balls, it gives me timer balls too. This guy's really happy. He's so glad that somebody's here training. I'm so happy, let me give you all my stuff. This guy's also happy, but he wants to fight. You can tell by the music. Please allow me to introduce you to my Pokemon, yeah. So if I go to the 55th floor, am I going to wipe? Obviously, I'm going to go find out. I'm not just I'm just going to leave that question unanswered. But I'm a little scared now. If it's a mistake, so be it. We explore in this playthrough, but yeah, we'll see. Alright, I don't need to Leaf Seed. I'm just going to use Growth. And then the Leaf Tornado after this will hit harder. Oh, well, well. Or I think he only said 2 wells. A lot of people here. This guy's doing the standard if our eyes meet we'll battle thing. Just because I am a scientist, people think I am so serious. Oh, don't worry, I've seen the scientists in other Pokemon games. I think I know the I think I know what I'm dealing with here. Randall. Got his own Roggenrola, but his probably doesn't know Rock Smash. Doesn't even have a nickname. Probably doesn't have a Quick Claw either. Not that it mattered to that turn. Special defense is interesting. Maybe thinking I'll go for Mud Shot, or Mud Slap, I mean, but no, I've got something a little better than that. Roggenrola is such a funny Pokemon name. They really did something with that one. Uh-oh. Oh dear, okay, well we'll beat this guy for sure. I don't really want to go to the Pokemon Center already, but I think that is the responsible choice here. No need to waste any potions. Right. So we'll go back to the first floor. And over to the Pokemon Center. And then back to the 47th floor of the Battle Company. Now what did he say? To turn a ridiculous idea into reality, science can make much more happen than everyone thinks. I like that. That guy's got his head in the right place. Clerks exchange business cards. Trainers, of course, greet each other with Pokemon battle. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have a business card to give you, so this is how it'll have to be. That clerk sprite is so funny. Alright, first Basculin of the playthrough. I believe. Don't think I've seen one before now. Can't say I'm terribly afraid of it. Maybe if I had a Pig Knight, I would be somewhat more afraid. But there goes that guy. Montreal wants to learn Smackdown. That's more consistent than Rock Blast. In fact, it's the rare physical rock attack with 100 accuracy. So we'll take it. He has another Basculin, probably Blue Stripe. Yeah. And he has a third Pokemon, but there's no White Stripe Basculin in this game. What's the third one? You hack in a Basculegion? 3 generations early? No, it's just another Red Stripe Basculin. Alright. Odd, but we'll take the experience. This guy's in charge of development. And that means he gives me a scope lens, I guess. Sure. Aw, this guy went on his own Pokemon journey. And now he has a busy life as a clerk with, you know, offices and business cards and stuff. But Pokemon are his friends for life. Man, is that relatable at current stage in my life. Hee hee, I'm better at Pokemon battles than I am at work. You know what? That's kind of relatable too. Although, if you watch this channel, you see how I am at Pokemon battles. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Anyway. I understand what you're saying, Alberta. And And I'm gonna get my Roggenrola away from your Petalil as quickly as possible. Especially since you have a second Pokemon, I'm guessing that's Cottonee. So we'll have a Grass-type duel here. As soon as my Servine... I was gonna say Superior. My Servine wakes up. One generation too early for that Grass-type powder immunity. Oh well. There we go. Good damage, but we are vulnerable to take another nap, so I actually think I'm going to go for growth next turn. That'll make it, if we do take another nap, that'll mean we more reliably knock this out quickly when we wake up. Ah, okay, but she misses the sleep powder, but again, this should KO. Yeah. And there's the Cottonee, as expected. Nice crit. GG. I'm good at Pokemon, but I still lost. Now that's relatable. Well, hey. You, the viewer, you be the judge of whether I'm good at Pokemon. Maybe I shouldn't comment. Competent woman is good at Pokemon battles as she is at her work. Okay. Gonna revive. Alright, I'm definitely afraid of the 55th floor at this point, but in this playthrough we explore and we aren't cowards, so I have to know. Ah, there's that guy. He looked like the janitor, but I don't think he is. My work is a Pokemon battle. Okay. Oh no, it's Wolf Glick. Kirk Yvonne. Woopat. That's only level 20. Okay. The 55th floor is not that scary. Should have known. It's a number not too far removed from 47. Okay, she'll research me. That's a little worrisome. This is not a place that I go in a typical playthrough, so I really didn't know what to expect coming in here. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to Toronto in case of sleep shenanigans. X special. Uh-oh. We'll just try to knock this out quickly. There's the Hypnosis, though. But that's fine. We're still getting damage on it each turn, which is the point of the switch and then Leech Seed. Oh, well, okay, maybe not that fine, but hey, we know Leaf Tornado does a lot of damage to this. We know that it's still taking damage every single turn. Things still should be looking pretty good once Toronto here wakes up. Right. Recovery doesn't hurt either. There we go. Land Leaf Tornado. Get the accuracy drop. Try landing a Hypnosis now. Gonna Moonlight stall me, but sooner or later I win this. Surely. It is wasting a lot of PP though, which isn't great. I might switch to using Tackle, even though that's less Well, it's probably less damage. I don't know. Moon is especially bulky, isn't it? No, no. We're going to stick to Leaf Tornado. I think it is netting a little bit of damage over time. Yeah, for sure. In fact, I think the next one, if it lands, will probably KO. I am almost out of PP, though. I have one Leaf Tornado left. Oh, well. The results of my research have revealed that you were the best. That's what she said there. Oh, an unfamiliar face. To help scientific progress, please lend a hand. Okay, the 55th floor has some weird people on it. But at least I'm not under the illusion that scientists are very serious, right? Uh-oh. 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 The Razor Leaf crits. Oh, no. We're gonna risk it, because I don't want to switch Toronto in on that. And it gets a crit, but not with Razor Leaf. So, we're okay. I am gonna go to the Pokemon Center. And then we'll come back and hopefully close this out. Okay. Hyper Potion, nice. Yeah, I would have just lost Montreal to a Razor Leaf crit there. On the other hand, had I switched to Toronto, probably would have lost Toronto to that Bug Bite crit that actually happened. So, it worked out. I'm gonna go ahead and put this Purloin in the PC now. I don't think I need it anytime soon. And I might even get back to a full party soon, unless I keep knocking out my encounters. Oh, I walked right past it. Ran right past it, even. Come on, me. The 55th floor is not that scary. Or so it seems. Maybe this clerk here has a Hydreigon. He's about to take a break from all his hard work training his Hydreigon. Oh, he's not a clerk. Oh, he's a clerk. It's just a different sprite. Okay. But no, he just has monkeys. I assume, because he has 3 Pokemon and this is the first one. Monkeys are nothing new at this point. In fact, as much as I like them as an addition to the Pokemon variety early in this game, the monkeys are maybe spammed a little much early on. The preschoolers have them, and the rangers have them, and you fight one in a gym. And then this. They're not that cool and interesting. So, small criticism there, I guess. Not that it matters much. What Pokemon this dude on the 55th floor of the Battle Company... Oops, I meant to use Leaf Tornado, but I mashed too quickly. Is training. There we go. By the way, Pansage is my favorite of the 3. Feel free to argue about that in the comments. For me, it's Pansage, then Pansear, then Panpour, and I am accounting for their evolved forms. Just as, come to think of it, it's Snivy, then Tepig, then Oshawott for me. And I am accounting for their evolved forms. I never thought of it before, but that is consistent. I'm not one of those players who have one specific favorite starter type that they choose every time, but I think I do have a clear overall general usually favorite starter type, and that is grass. So everything fits. Anyway, not interested in Mega Drain. That move sucks. Now this guy. Cannot talk to him through his computer, though, and you know what? That looks like a laptop. Yeah, so through his laptop, and you know what? Fair enough. That might not be a laptop, actually. That might just be a monitor and a keyboard. Can't talk to him through his device. Oh, you are the Pokemon trainer I met at the entrance. You've come this far. That means you must be quite strong. Are you prepared to face the strongest person in this building? Are you prepared to face the chairman? Then the time has come. I am the one! I accept your challenge. I like this guy. He is the one. And he is a janitor, but he's also the chairman. Alright, Jeff. First Trubbish of the playthrough, I believe. Really not one of my favorite Pokemon designs, but hey. Fair enough that there is one like that in the games. Gotta get that variety right, and every Pokemon is someone's favorite. I'm not a Trubbish fan, but I'm sure it has fans, and it's an appropriate Pokemon to have in an area like this and to introduce in this game. So I'm not going to be too big a hater. It's just not really to my personal Pokemon design taste. Minccino, on the other hand, not one of my favorites or anything, but very cute. And a pretty cool Pokemon for Jeff to introduce here. I guess it's not the first one we've seen in the playthrough because Professor Juniper has one, right? It's the Pokemon that she shows early on when she's introducing the world. But hey, first time seeing one in battle. Somewhat rare Pokemon from a little bit further along in the game. But a normal type and nothing too crazy. Solid choice for our chairman janitor friend, who is the one here. And there it goes. Wow, you really cleaned up. I disguised myself as a janitor, okay. Because I like to know what kinds of trainers come here. I had a good time battling you. This is a token of my esteem. Please accept this. Okay, an experience share might be a game changer right now. I did not know where to get that in this game. And pretty soon, hopefully, because I believe the name raider is somewhere in this city, I'm going to have a Blitzel that I want to train, but have not trained at all yet. So the experience share could make a very real difference. May even be useful for raising weak Pokemon. That is right, Jeff. It may be. Anyway, goodbye, Mr. Undercover Boss. We'll head back to the ground level. Get back to clearing this area before we go to other streets. Well, piers than other streets. Working women are beautiful and battling Pokemon are wonderful. Okay. At the Battle Company, we welcome trainers who are proud of their skills. Okay. Hey there, trainer. Are your Pokemon healthy? Being healthy is the best, because when you're healthy, you can do anything. True. Next time, I'll do it. Next time, I want to eat a Castelia cone for sure. Okay. Passerby Analytics Headquarters. Let's check on this guy first. When work's finally over, when my thrown Pokeball rocks 3 times and I hear that great click, my life is full of things that give me joy. I like this, actually. I like this characterization of a lot of these downtown office workers as, like, people who might be busy, things might be kind of hectic, but they have well-balanced lives. They still live in harmony with Pokemon. They have a passion that drives them. Some of them went on journeys when they were younger, and they don't do that traveling thing anymore. Their lifestyle has changed, but they still train Pokemon today. Man, no wonder these games have aged well. Game Freak was looking into the future for some of the kids who grew up playing the early generations, and I guess were just starting to head into adult life around the time that these games came out. Maybe they really were thinking about that at the Game Freak offices. Possible. Anyway. Is this implying a basement? I don't know, but I can't go to one. Hello, greeting is important, isn't it? If you don't mind, would you tell me your favorite greeting? Yeah, okay. What's my favorite greeting? I don't really have a standard one that I use on the channel, do I? I could do the wolf glick, so there I was, but that's obviously way over the character limit. Let's go with... Okay. Space. So... And I want to do a dot, 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 but I only have room for one dot, so that's what I'll do. It's a good greeting. It cheers me up. Okay, so... Please feel free to come and say hi again. I look forward to seeing you again. Okay. Hopefully that'll come up at some point. Hello, do you always have a feeling of gratitude? Oh, you dropped your Pokeball. Here you are. Please remember to thank someone who helps you. It may sound trivial, but it's important. Now will you tell me your feeling of gratitude? These people are... They have the right idea, but they're weird. I'm gonna say... Oh. Cool. What a wonderful phrase. It warms my heart. Okay. What are people's favorite things? What is popular right now? Have you ever wondered about these things? Welcome to Passerby Analytics Headquarters. This is where you can find all the answers. You have good eyes full of curiosity. Good, I will specially appoint you as a statistician. Alright, Black was appointed as a statistician. Alright, if this Pokemon training thing doesn't work out, if we failed the Nuzlocke, maybe we can just fall back on statistics. Statisticians have only one task. They conduct requested surveys. Oh, that was it. Sorry, I thought that was a comma. First, you'll receive survey requests from me. Then, with the survey radar, you'll choose the survey you want to conduct. Then, if you pass by a lot of people, the radar will collect the information. Of course, we've prepared compensation for the survey. That's what I like to hear. Statistician Black, I expect you to do a great job. What would you like to do today? I will accept a request. I don't think I can do anything with this, because I'm guessing this is like a DS real-world meat space passerby thing, but I don't know. Accept a survey request. I'll do a timed survey. Survey to collect data for a specified time. Please choose request. Which version is more popular? The first Pokemon you picked? How long you've been playing? More men or... Yeah, okay. So probably what this is like... If your DS interacts with another DS, it checks what their starter was or what version they're playing. I assume. But hey, if it is a strictly in-universe thing, we'll find out. I'll go with the first Pokemon you picked. Request from Pokemon Professor. You need to find out the most popular starter Pokemon. The survey must be conducted for 2 hours or more. So maybe it's Cedric. And not, Aurea? Juniper? Or maybe it's Professor Oak, lurking in the background as he so often does. Anyway, he wants you to use the results for his research. Will you accept? Yeah, I will. I accepted the survey request. Then when you finish the survey, please come and report it to me. Okay. Hi, Black. Are you conducting... Okay, I was just appointed a statistician a moment ago, and everybody knows me already. Conducting a survey vigorously? Actually, I have a favor to ask you. I'm asking statisticians to answer a questionnaire. Oh, well, good thing I talked to the other guy before I talked to her, huh? Okay, here we go. Let's get started. This questionnaire is about details about people. What is your hobby? Video games. I see. Uh-huh. Next up. Actually, by the way, I have... In the last few months, I have been getting calls from Statistics Canada and emails with certain surveys that they're doing that I was selected to participate in. So this is very real right now. Although I'm enjoying this more than trying to fit my answers into a box on a form that I can't see on the phone with the Statistics Canada surveyor. I'll give that to Passerby Analytics here. What is your job? I'm gonna say office worker. That's the closest to reality. Anyway, no personal life needed to touch on here, right? I see, uh-huh. Okay, that's it. Alright, good. Thank you, I got a useful questionnaire. Oh, I will give you this questionnaire sheet to you, too. Okay, cool. If this many questionnaires left, 8. I'll do one more and we'll see how we feel. But yeah. Information about my job, that is for Statistics Canada, not for Passerby Analytics. Alright, we'll do one more questionnaire at least. Do I prefer battles or trades? Battles. Favorite kind of Pokemon? These are all really good. But I'm gonna say cool. Favorite type? You watch the channel, I think you know that one. Ghost. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. Why not? Why not? Ideals and values. I have lived in the city all my life, so I'll go with that. More time or money? Those are both good answers. I'm gonna say time. Family, friends, self. What is most important? That is a nightmare question to try to answer. I'm gonna answer family, but if Statistics Canada asks me this one, they're getting a solid don't know. Let's keep going, let's keep going. I actually am having fun. Likeable people. I'll go with smart. I'll go with substance, and I think I mean that sincerely. I'm pretty sure. Type of person do you like? Fun, cool, kind, and rich. I'm gonna go with kind. Okay. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. Preferences. My favorite season is autumn. That's a pretty clear-cut one for me. Not much. Didn't really have to think about it at all. My favorite food. I think of these options, I have to go with sweet. My favorite color is blue. And that's it, okay? Let's do another one, let's do another one, let's do another one, let's do another one. Entertainment. My favorite music. I'm not really much of a music guy, to be honest. I mean, I think almost everybody's into music some amount, but I'm probably the least into music of at least most people I know. So I'm not going to overthink this, I'm just going to say pop. Favorite kind of TV program? News, drama, comedy, sports, cartoons. I mean, those are all pretty solid. I'll go with comedy. Favorite kind of movie? Action, sci-fi, romance, suspense, comedy, horror. I'll go with action. But those are kind of squishy picks. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. School life. Favorite time in school? I haven't been in school in a long time, but I'll say breaks. Favorite school subject? English, math, science, and social studies. Anyone have... I'm going to answer this one sincerely. Anyone have a read on me? Anyone think they know the man behind the Slowpoke Well YouTube channel? Want to enter in a guess? The answer is social studies. Weakest subject? English, math, science, social studies. Genuinely, when I was in school, my weakest subjects were gym and art. Not kidding. Those were my worst grades pretty consistently. However, of these options, I'm going to say math. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. Only 2 left. Sports and pastimes. Beach, the river, the mountains. Beach is okay. Don't love the sand. I don't like sand. But a beach can be nice. The mountains. I went to the Rocky Mountains once as a kid, and I didn't adjust very well to the altitude. Now, often when people talk about the mountains, they don't mean something that intense, but that is my memory of the mountains. It is like throwing up into my dinner on the first night and not feeling like I was physically up to going very high. So I'm gonna go with a river. Even though mountains are very pretty, for sure. What do I do on holidays? Play outside, shopping, reading video games, sleeping late? I mean, most of these at some point, but I'll go with video games. Favorite sport? Baseball, soccer, basketball, football, hockey, martial arts. Okay. I think I've made my nationality clear on this channel. Just look at the nicknames of my Pokemon. And accordingly, I'm here to tell you that hockey is a strong second behind basketball. That's my answer. Alright, just one more. Let's do it. Most fun part of Pokemon battles, collecting the story, or Pokemon. Pokemon is a funny answer here. The most fun part is the whole thing, but actually my interpretation of what they're asking is probably like the creatures themselves, the Pokemon designs, connecting with these silly little blocks of art, and interpreting it that way. That is my answer. I know this is mostly a VGC channel, at least at time of recording. That was actually not my original intention when I started the channel. I wanted to do more of a variety of Pokemon content. I still think that maybe I will someday. It's just VGC has been kind of my main thing in the last couple of years. Battles are a lot of fun. The story is a lot of fun, if not always that great. But I mean, like Scarlet and Violet had some nice stories. Collecting, I'm not as into that as some people are. But yeah, I think what pulled me into this world and keeps me coming back is the fun and interesting and cool and cute and strange and overall lovable creature designs. So, interpreting this question the way I did, Pokemon. What would I want to become? Trainer, Professor, Team Plasma, or Pokemon? I mean, I gotta go with Trainer for that one. My favorite gym leader. Ooh, Chili, Silent, Crest, Lenora, Berg, Elisa, Clay, Skyla, Bryson, Iris, Drayden. It's all of these. Okay. All the ones from Black and White. Honestly, none of the Black and White gym leaders stand out to me that much. I wouldn't say that any of my very favorite gym leaders are in these games. I like Elisa. I like Clay. He's funny. Bryson's alright. I like Drayden. I think Drayden is probably going to be my answer. Clay has the biggest personality for sure. But I'm going to go with Drayden. Drayden's cool. And, man, I feel like I've been talking a lot. I'm like a little short of breath, but there you go. That was not too invasive, and I think you've, if you're someone who's been watching the channel, you might have learned a little bit about me there, so that was a fun little aside. Maybe I'll even cut it out and make it its own video separate from the episode, as well as leaving it in the episode. Maybe it'll appear in two places. And I got a soda pop for my trouble. All right, let's have a sip. My voice is a little tired. I'm actually drinking strawberry lemonade, but we can pretend it's a soda pop. You can answer the questionnaires as many times as you want, so if you want to change your answers, please let me know. It's been a long time since I first played through this game. I think my answers are mostly fairly set at this point. Maybe some things will change, but I think not very many. I'm only a C-rank statistician. That's pretty underwhelming. I don't know what the pie chart... I don't know what the pie chart is for, if that's about my rank as a statistician. Maybe it's all the ways that I spend my time not doing statistical surveys. I was just wondering whether these people's dialogue would have changed, but doesn't look like it. There's nobody over here, and so off we go. I did not intend to get lost in the sauce in the Passerby Analytics headquarters there, but there we go. Nice little impromptu Q&A in the middle of a playthrough video. Now let's check out the peers. Ha ha ha! Strength is not in the size of a body, it is in the size of the heart. It is small compared to a luxury liner, but the size of a ship doesn't change the feeling of adventure when you're out on the open sea. Maybe they're saying it is small. I feel like some of these characters... I feel like it's throwing me in this game that some of these characters just don't... Some of the NPCs just don't use contractions as often as I expect. But maybe this person isn't saying, it is small, but they're saying, okay, it is small, but... Maybe that was the right way to read that. Aren't Pokemon great? Yeah, they're my favorite. My favorite thing about Pokemon is Pokemon. We've established that. Even if they're fighting someone bigger than them, up and at them they go. Cool. Okay, so that was Liberty Pier. Maybe that ship goes to Liberty Island, but I don't have the ticket for that, so no Victini in this playthrough. Now the Unity Pier. Probably not the, probably just Unity Pier. People are quite different depending on where they live. It's a bit surprising that rules and ways of thinking are different just because the places we live are different. Well, people grow up, you know, different cultures form and people grow grow up steeped in them and have different implicit assumptions and stuff, right? So it goes. Can you... Okay. Both Pokemon and people will meet their destined partners someday. I believe it because my sister who got married said so. Not the most convincing thing I've ever heard, but hey, it does work out for a lot of people. It's a beautiful thing when it does. Come to Castelia City to have a dance lesson. We'll talk to that guy again soon-ish. Now, over here... Prime Pier. Sounds important. Not a whole lot going on here, though. That black boat, what could it be? What black boat? Someone's getting under your skin and you want to yell at them, scream at the ocean. When you're alone, of course. Alright, fair enough. Coping mechanism. What black boat is this guy talking about? Don't know. It's a mystery. Alright. Not like Team Plasma's frigate is around yet. That's 2 years away. Okay, cruise dock. Sounds fancy. Oh, okay, there's one more over there. Just checking. Cruise dock first. That looks like a fancy ship. The Royal Unova is now in preparation. We're working very hard to ready to ship for the best Pokemon trainers. Okay, I'll have to remember to come back to that in the post-game. It's another area that I know about but haven't thought about in a long time. So I'll try not to forget. And then nothing much to see over here. Pansage, Pansear, and Panpour, Pokemon that evolve with special stones. Which Pokemon do you want to evolve? I don't have a Panpour on my team anymore, so... When I decide, I'll let him know. We'll see if I want a stone evolution for something else later. Stick up your thumbs and curl in your fingers. That is a thumbs up pose. That means okay. In some places, it also means money. Do you see what I mean? Pokemon games are usually pretty solid for dialogue, but some of the dialogue, at least the way I'm reading it in this game, and I'm noticing it a lot. I called Lenora out for it last episode. I was like, does Lenora speak in kind of an odd way? But now I'm starting to think it's just something with the localization of these games. Some of this dialogue just feels a little bit stilted to me, in a way that's throwing me just a little bit. That is a thumbs up pose. That means okay. Something just feels a little off there. I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if it's the same as every Pokemon game and I'm just noticing now, after many years of playing these games for some reason. But let's see some more of the City of Grandeur. Castelia Street is next. That seems promising. These people are nothing. That's not what I mean. These people are nothing to me, but like they're just... They don't have anything to give me or anything much to say. They just want me out of their way. This looks like the Game Freak building, even though I didn't read the sign. Because he is alone and looks lonely. I was reading a book to him. I'll read it to you too. Here, I'll keep reading. Zorua, who was left alone, wandered around looking for its mother. Have you seen Zorua? See, it's the Pokemon that looks like this. That's a Zorua. Very cute. They say Zorua has the power to bewitch people. It would be scary if I were bewitched, but I like Zorua because it's cute. Huh? Why are you blushing? And of course, the reason he's blushing is this is a Zorua. If you don't know, the last Pokemon movie before these games was the one that introduced Zorua and Zoroark. They kind of tried to market them the way they did Lucario, but it wasn't as successful, and so they stopped marketing Zoroark like Lucario pretty quickly, and it became closer to just being an ordinary Pokemon. But they did try to make it special at first. They really did, I think, try to have the next Lucario with that design. And so there was a Pokemon movie in Gen 4 that introduced Zorua and Zoroark. Both those Pokemon appeared with roles in the movie, a mother Zoroark and her child Zorua. And in Pokemon Black and White, as you might know if you've played these games before, there is no way to catch Zorua or Zoroark in the wild. You cannot obtain them during ordinary gameplay. The only ways to get them are 2 movie event tie-ins. Number 1, if you have the shiny legendary beasts that were distributed in connection with that movie, and you move them to this game, you can go catch a Zoroark somewhere that we'll see later. Number 2, if you have the event Celebi that they did as a tie into that movie, the same one that lets you time travel in Heart Gold and Soul Silver and battle Giovanni, you bring that Celebi here. This kid is revealed to be a Zorua. you get the Zorua. I did that back in the day on my first playthrough. I had one of those event Celebi. My brother got it for me, actually, which was very kind of him. I didn't even know until later that he'd taken my cartridge and done that. And so I got this Zorua in my first playthrough, but can't get it in this one. You can just hang out here with your friend. No Zorua for me. Oh well. 22nd floor. Look at all these Game Freak workers. Look at all these Game Freaks. Hi there, I'm the game director. I don't know who that is for this game. Tell me in the comments. Oh, you are working on your Pokedex. If you fill it up a lot, please let me see. See what I mean about the dialogue in this game? Something feels off. It's gonna get in my head now for the rest of the playthrough unless it stops, and I don't think it's going to at this point. It's just gonna be in my head. Oh well. We'll deal. Beware of spoilers. What I'm working on is the ending of the game. Don't look at it here. You'll have to play it for yourself. That's the spirit. I actually am becoming more anti-spoilers than I used to be. I feel like I had a video about this at some point, or at least one where I talked about this. Maybe I should redo it and make it more coherent, but I actually do think that Pokemon players data mining everything early and looking at the data mined information is ruining the experience to an extent. And I make more of an effort than I used to not to look at that stuff myself. But yeah, maybe that's a soapbox for another time. I am the graphic designer. I am devoting all of my energy to every dot. Hup! I should put one dot here as if I'm making this part hollow. If we're getting stronger Pokemon battles, let me see, I guess the most important thing is having a lot of battles. If you become very strong, come back and have a Pokemon battle with me. Okay, Morimoto, I definitely will. I'm Snorlax. No, I'm the planner. I don't mean to butt in, but the leftovers item is important, isn't it? Isn't there a Game Freak employee who, like, famously loves Snorlax? Or even might have been part of the design basis for Snorlax or something like... There's something like that in Snorlax lore. And so I guess that's who this is supposed to be. I am the sound designer. I put in a lot of wonderful mechanisms to change the game's music. How many of them have you noticed? We might have seen a couple already. Honestly, I didn't really notice that much. I have the volume pretty low, but I know where we'll find some more. I know one spot where we'll find some more for sure. There may be others. That was the Game Freak building. We'll be back in the post-game. Give Morimoto that battle. For now, I don't know what this is. Just another office building. Hello! If you'd like, I will massage your Pokemon. Sure. I'll massage my Servine. There, all done. The massage has made your Pokemon a little bit more friendly to you. Okay, that's good to know about. When Pokemon are happy, I am happy, and I laugh. When Pokemon see me laughing, they will be happy too. See what I mean? So much of the dialogue in this game is like, I will be happy, and then I will laugh. I don't know what was going on here. I don't know if something was going on with the writing in Japanese. I don't know if something was going on with the localization. But it definitely feels like something was going on, doesn't it? It's in my head now. I'm gonna be obsessing over this for the rest of the playthrough. Or not obsessing, but like noticing it every time. Perhaps even unfairly at some points at this rate. So brace yourself for that. It's difficult to watch TV from here. It's not your concern though. Okay, then why did you tell me? News of a Pokemon that can see the future. Elegantly strolling along the beach, then saw a Pokemon off in the distance, was looking intently in my direction for some reason. It just sat there staring, so at first I thought it was looking at me, but it suddenly pointed to the ocean and disappeared. I wanted to know what it was pointing at, so I walked toward the ocean, and then a big boulder fell down from the cliff above. Right where I had just been standing! I'm sure that Pokemon can see the future, there's no doubt about it. It protected the future of a beautiful lady like me. Okay. Probably a psychic type, maybe like a Gothita or something from its family. I don't know what Pokemon is most associated with seeing the future in this game. I mean, it's probably not an Abra or like a Natu, because there just aren't those around. Maybe something from the Gothita line. Anyway. People in the past said wise things. A child who sleeps well grows well. Yes, if a Pokemon uses the move Rest, the Pokemon will fall asleep and recover. I already taught the move to my Pokemon, so I will give this to you. Alright, much appreciated. Even if Pokemon falls asleep, I heard there is a berry to wake it up instantly. Yeah, I have some of those. Now he's telling me about Resto Chesto. Great combination. Check places you are curious about. You may find some hidden items there. If you won't use the town map item, you may find a new place to explore. Talk to a person you are curious about. It may be a wonderful encounter. Yeah, this game has been proving very good for that so far, hasn't it? Which I kind of already knew, of course, because it's not my first time playing through it. But yeah, I'm having a good time here so far. And that includes exploring... Not, you know, as much as I talk about wilderness and Pokemon games, I'm having a good time exploring the city right now. We'll go over here. Might as well do this area now. Landscapes of the people, landscapes of Pokemon. Each has power and beauty, compelling me to draw them both. Oh, my studio is down Mode Street a bit. Okay. Anything in this garbage? Surely. There's something in that garbage, but there isn't. Central Plaza. Alright, we'll fight this guy. Hey, trainer, show me your paces, give me a whirl. Alright! A fight is like a dance. So we battle the 3 dancers. This is actually the second one we're encountering, but this one gets things started. They have the monkeys again. I am a little bit monkeyed out at this point. I kind of have monkey poisoning. If anyone remembers the Wolf Glick moth poisoning reference. I kind of have monkey poisoning right now, but these guys are going to give me an amulet coin, so... Time to, you know, better battle all of them. We know that monkeys are easy to deal with at this point. At least these little ones. Let's tackle this Pansage, Leaf Tornado the eventual Panpour, smack down the Panseer. And then we get more money. Can go ahead and put the amulet coin on Montreal. Oh! No, I haven't found the name raider yet. I didn't forget to put the experience share on Quebec. I just haven't found the name raider yet. Okay, we're good. Alright, let's get down. How about that? Those were some smooth moves, no doubt, but it'd be even tighter if I had a group. Hey you, would you go talk to the other dancers? If you invite both of them, the 3 of us can groove as a team. I feel like I'm too, I don't know what. Too much a part of some culture or subculture to be trying to read this guy's dialogue with actual energy, but what can you do? Same outfit as me, that guy's a dancer. Hey, it's Pokemon. Different people coming together and reaching common understanding is, as we've seen in this series and the last one, a huge part of what this game franchise is all about, right? So, you know, being exposed to some different ideas, different worldviews, different ways of speaking. And that guy's dialogue did not have the problem that I've been calling out for minutes now. That guy's dialogue was not awkward, it just wasn't very natural for me. Which is not at all the same thing and not a criticism. Anyway, keep exploring, find those other dancers. Mode Street, Castelia, Cones, and Studio Castelia. Okay. More clerks running around. Ooh, I don't know if I'm getting a Castelia cone. Closed during winter, but it's spring. But I guess that's why demand is so high, because they're newly back, huh? Huh? Oh, here you can buy the dessert that everyone in Castelia City is talking about. But it looks like I got the last one! They're sold out for today. Try again on a different day. Why are you in line if you just got the last one? Eep! Woo! And I'm having too much fun right now. These people have no dialogue? Okay, that's fine. We'll go in here. This is probably Berg's studio. It even has like a little bug sign outside. Did you see that? I am not as good an artist as Berg, but I have a liking for painting. So let me see. Today I'd like to paint normal type Pokemon. Will you show me what kinds of Pokemon you have? Yeah, I have a normal type. Dude, you forgot about Gatineau the Patrat? I've forgotten about it sometimes, but it's here. Oh, you have that type. I'm inspired. Thank you. As a token of my gratitude, which one do you like? I have Chesto Berries, I have Pecha Berries. A Ross Berry feels not as important. I'll take a Cherry Berry. Really feels like I should have gotten at least one of those in the forest. Aw, you are the best. Please come back tomorrow, too. Do you see what I'm saying about this dialogue? Whatever, you get the point. Got some bug sculptures and some of those sculptures. Want to see Berg's paintings? Go to the Pokemon Gym. So maybe, but this isn't Berg's studio. Maybe this is just where the others get to do their art. Currently, we exhibit works in the motif of legends in the Unova region. Okay. I think this said White Flame. I didn't pay attention. Yeah, White Flame. So, like, this will be like Black Lightning or something. Black lightning bolt. A lighting black dragon. Do you think it's white dragon in white version? Maybe so. That's not what we're playing right now. Twin heroes. Okay. A little bit of drip of information about the legend. You'll have to see it. Ideals and truth. I wonder what that painting depicts. White flame, black lightning bolt. Pretty straightforward. Black dragon, twin heroes. Ideals and truth is a pretty abstract title. It'd be nice to see what the painting looks like, but too much to ask for. And over here is soaring white dragon. Okay. I do still kind of wonder whether they swap positions in the other version or something, but soaring white dragon. That sounds cool as heck. I hope we get to see it someday, huh? Yeah, see, that looks... Studio Castelia. Berg definitely has ties to this place, even if not where his art is. Alright. Narrow Street. This one's got a different vibe from the others, but hey, really helps to build that big city atmosphere, right? Where did I put those sunglasses? I found them. Okay. You would have startled me if this were my first time playing through this, so calm down, dude. You've really got to have more light to see your way by. Take this, it'll help you see dark places. Okay, the flash TM does kind of help make up for that. I'll definitely use that at some point. It means more light. Now, I don't have a Meloetta to bring here, but the cafe still exists. It's a perfect spot to let your mind relax. Listening to his guitar reminds me of leaving home for the first time and the tears of farewell my mother cried. Aww. As has been mentioned in past videos, this game came out when I was at about the age that I was leaving home for the first time, in the sense that he means. Were there tears? Who's to say? Maybe. But yeah, it came out during my first year away. Although, because I'd left my DS in my parents' house, I didn't actually play the game until I was back home for the summer. Once again, I kind of wonder whether some amount of this is intentional. Like, I don't know the culture in Japan, right? Game Freak is probably thinking about Japanese culture and their Japanese audience first and foremost. I don't know whether these things even really translate in the same way to Japan that they do here. I'm not saying they don't. I really just don't know Japanese culture like that. But it does kind of feel like these games were timed just right to come out when a lot of the player base was at or around just that age. To start relating to these clerks, to start relating to this guy. I wonder whether it was intentional. I don't know. I don't even know whether that question makes sense, because I don't know that much about Japan, but... Although, you know, Game Freak, this is the first America-based region. They could have taken some inspiration from America, for all I know. I just generally think that they know Japanese culture better and tend to look to that first, but maybe they were thinking about the Western player base. I have no idea. I wonder if they've had any interviews on that kind of thing. I mean, they have talked about parts of the development process and inspirations for this game, but I don't think I've heard anything on this topic. A beautiful melody makes people happy, a sad melody makes people sorrowful. That's the power of melodies. Yeah, too bad I don't have a Meloetta to bring here so I can learn Relic Song, but this is the place for that in this game, as we will not be seeing in this playthrough. This is your first visit to this cafe, am I correct? Please. Lemonade, nice. Take a sip of the real one that I'm drinking right now. Give this to your dear Pokemon. Oh, whoops. Wasn't supposed to drink it myself. My bad. Here's our next dancer. Do you need something? What? You're looking for dancers for a team? It sounds very interesting, but I don't want to do a favor for someone who isn't stronger than me. Hey, let's have a battle. Wow, that's elitism right there. I don't want to do a favor for someone who isn't stronger than me. Alright, Edmund. You can have this Leaf Storm, for sure. And hey, as funny as that dialogue is to me, The dancers continue to not speak in the awkward way that is in my head rent-free at this point, so props to them for that. Footwork was not quite sharp, you don't say. Couldn't dodge that leaf tornado. It's not perfect accuracy, you know? Not 100, I mean. You're going to create a dance team, aren't you? It sounds very interesting. I'd like to join up. Okay. Look at that background, by the way. The implication, the city just keeps going. Much like a real big city and unlike anything depicted in Pokemon before. Let's work. That's what those guys are doing. Okay. Alright, see, we got the dance team up to 2 people now. Thanks for talking to him. We're checking on our moves. Oh, now he's enthusiastic. Now that I've proven my worth, I guess. There's whatever street this is. These people look like they actually might have something to say. Being a Pokemon trainer doesn't necessarily make someone stronger, but everyone can love their Pokemon and enjoy music together, sure. My Pokemon is so cute. Always makes me feel better when I come home. I said that like I was making fun, but it's sweet. Anything interesting in this building? Maybe on the... oh, it's the 2nd floor. That's boring. Huh. I guess there's nothing interesting in this building. Well, okay then. Goodbye forever. Boring, empty building that they put in this game for some reason that will surely never factor into the story. Because there's not even anybody here. See ya. What gym leaders test is the strength of the bond between the challenger and his or her Pokemon. Or challenging the gym, you'll want to make sure you have enough potions. That's not why I'm skipping the gym for now, but I am skipping the gym for now. I'll save it for last. I have 6 Pokeballs in my bag, but really what I want is Great Balls and Ultra Balls. You can't buy them at the Pokebart until you've collected badges, though. Well, sucks to suck, I guess. We're going on a journey. What street was that? Just Pokemon Gym? The street doesn't have a name? Okay. I don't remember which pier the dancer was on. It might have been Liberty. That was this one. Okay. This guy will have a Panseer. Oh, the dance team. That's a little weird. It's like he already knows about it. And before that, let's have a Pokemon battle. But at least he's not doing that weird, not doing anything for you unless you're stronger than me thing. Anyway, he's great in Pokemon lessons. But he's going to have a Panseer for sure. And that makes this a tough lead matchup for him, unfortunately. For him, fortunately for me. I'm happy we take these. Dodging the Fury Swipes, too. Insult to injury. Didn't quite one-shot, though. I bet Rock Blast would have, if it didn't miss. But he's going to waste his time on a yawn. Wah wah. No sleep. Battle's over. He's off the beat again. Whoops. What was that? Oh, the dance team? I will join the team. Oh no, he's doing it. Oh, the dancers were doing so well at not having awkward dialogue. Raymond there kind of blew it. Oh well, let's go get our amulet coin, and then there's still just a little bit of this city left to see. Got the best team in the world here. I hope so. I hope you guys go show that world champ difference somewhere. Let's dance. Whoa! I've never talked to him that extra time. I didn't know they did that. Dancers dance. The audience smiles. Hearts beat with joy. Enough happiness to share. Whoa! They have other moves too. These guys are great. They're a world-class dance team. I'm so happy I found that small interaction that I've never seen before. I didn't know they could show you their moves like that. That is genuinely brand new to me. I'm not doing that thing where I pretend not to know something for the content. Anyway, that was really cool. We'll give the amulet coin to Montreal. Say a proper goodbye to these guys. Let's dance. Oh yeah. Street lights are on. Getting a little later in the day. Finish exploring the city. I might go for that desert encounter. I have to decide soon, I guess. In Nimbasa City, where I work, I went to see a musical. Have you heard about it? The Pokemon musical. Pokemon get all dressed up and dance to the music. I don't think I've ever actually done a musical in this game. Obviously, the story makes you go to the musical hall. I don't think I've ever tried that minigame a single time. Obviously, this playthrough is going to be the time for that, but that's not in this episode. So we move on. Pokemon trainers on Route 4 show combinations with Pokemon even during road construction. I will say, not to keep dumping on X and Y, which I do like, but the work-life balance in Unova seems to be a lot better. Seem to have figured that out much more than people of Kalos have. No wonder Lysander burned out. I talked with a lot of people upstairs. It was fun. I'm invited to a party, but the person in front of the elevator wants to pat me down. Or is it just my imagination? What is this, a nightclub? Where are you from? Really, you're from Nuvema Town? It's a great place. You want to go up? Yes. I need to check you. Frisk, 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 frisk. And one more frisk. You don't seem to have anything suspicious. Okay, you can go. Alright, I'm very curious about what I'm going to find upstairs. On the 47th floor. There's that number again. Looks like this guy's going to ambush me as soon as I step out of the elevator. No. Welcome. Welcome to my party. Please enjoy conversations with everyone. So So this guy's got security posted downstairs, but I still can just walk in uninvited. Just as long as I don't have a weapon, huh? Other than the living weapons, of which there are 4 on my belt. It's up to my belt like a, you know. Hey trainer, check out my moves. Have you gone to the next city yet? I learned this move at the musical over there. Pretty cool, isn't it? What did he do anything? Those other guys actually danced. This guy's phoning it in. Some party so far. Ich habe mir nur ein Auto zugelegt. Damit ist die nächste Stadt auch ganz ohne Orten zum Greifen nah. Es sei denn, ich rassele durch meine Führerscheinprüfung. Okay, my German is rusty. Car, city. Yeah, I don't know what this guy's saying. Sorry, folks. Hello, have you tried a Castelia cone yet? I managed to buy one on Tuesday, but it was very difficult to get. What day is it right now? Thursday. That seems like a hint that I might be able to get one on a Tuesday. Maybe that's when I'll next record. I don't know. Not committing to that right now just because this one guy said something. Did you see the dress that the supermodel Elisa was wearing? Whatever Elisa wears is beautiful. A stunning ensemble. Okay, that's the only dialogue for both of these two? Sure. Wonder whether that supermodel Elisa will be important later. My boyfriend isn't good at getting out of bed in the morning. In fact, he's so slow getting out of bed that I asked his Pokemon to use Wake Up Slap on him. Wait, didn't we meet that guy? Wasn't there a guy a while back who was like, every morning my Pokemon uses Wake Up Slap on me? That is world building right there. We met both halves of this couple in different parts of the city. And you have to explore to get that connection, don't you? That is nice, I like that. Oh, your Pokemon are so charming. I want cute Pokemon too, so I can use this. Correct, okay. I think pretty much every Pokemon can learn that. Not literally every, but almost every. Maybe not Genderless Pokemon, and like the Magikarp, usual Magikarp and stuff, whatever. This move makes your Pokemon unbearably charming. All Pokemon of the opposite gender will fall in love. Okay. I've asked my Pokemon to use Sing instead of setting an alarm clock. Well, I think I see a flaw in that plan. But I cannot get up at all. I don't know why. Oh no, you need them to use Uproar, dude. Uproar. Not Sing. Ciao. Stai divertendo. Okay, I don't speak Italian at all. I'm not... I'm gonna butcher this if I say it. Whatever. Non sentirti in imbarazzo. Parla pure con chi vuoi. Like I said, I don't know Italian at all. So I don't know what that guy said. It's hard to get up in the morning after a fun day like today. Es la primera vez que vengo aquí. Pero este precioso paisaje hace que me sienta como en casa. La próxima vez traeré a mis amigos. Okay. feel like I'm getting the basic vibe. Like, I love being here near my friends. Something like that, but I don't know. I don't know what she's saying. I feel worst about not knowing... That's the wrong guy. I feel worst about not translating this guy, though. Ich habe mir nur ein Auto zugelegt. Damit ist die nächste Stadt auch ganz ohne Orden zum Greifen nah. Es sei denn, ich rassle durch meine Führerscheinprüfung. He's definitely talking about a car. Is he saying that the next city has no parking spot for it? I think that might be it, but I'm not confident, unfortunately. I think it's something about not being able to park his car in the next city. It is my best attempt here. German speakers, Italian speakers, Spanish speakers. Please leave comments. In English or your other language. Maybe in English, so that I know what you're saying and can be sure that everything's okay, you know? But tell me what's up with those characters there. I mean, I get why they have people speaking other languages popping up in this game. One thing that they wanted to take inspiration from was the diversity of New York City and the way that people from all over the world end up there. So it makes sense that NPCs would show up speaking other languages. That's kind of how it is in the big city in North America, right? I'm from Toronto. I travel around downtown Toronto, take public transit. I can hear people speaking languages that I can't identify. Frequently. That's how it goes. So, hey, I keep saying that's good world building to the point where I'm going to turn it into a meme, but it is a nice touch. They have people popping up speaking other languages. And I don't know what the deal was with that fancy party, but I'm sure you get some interesting characters there. Hello, hello. I'm the official name raider. We found him. Want me to rate the nicknames of your Pokemon? Yes. We found the name raider. I want you to critique my Blitzel's nickname. It's a very you sort of name. Just forgetting to nickname it is very me. Maybe so. If you'd like to change it, I can help you do that. Yes. I want the new nickname to be... Quebec. Wait, can I do the accent on the E? This is a Pokemon game. You'd think I'd be able to. But I don't see a way. Sorry, Quebec. The real world place. I tried. Anyway, and welcome to the team officially, Quebec the Pokemon. You're way behind on experience, so I'm going to give you the experience share. I am the feeling reader. Okay, don't know what that's about. I've heard a lot of people take feeling checks using the C gear. Okay, that didn't clear anything up. You can't change the name of a Pokemon you got from someone because the name contains wishes of the person who named it. Yeah. Taking a feeling check, you can get a sweet heart. That's a good item, right? I have no idea. What is this? What is this? And if this is a C gear function, then what is the feeling reader for? I just turned my C gear on for the first time in the playthrough. I realize you can't see it. I'm not getting any insight from this interface. I'm turning it back off. Go to the 11th floor. There's a clown sitting at a desk with a computer. Feels pretty on the nose. I secretly invented a special machine. Only people who know the secret password can use it. What is this? I'm going to say that the password is... Password is drooling. Mission. I'm here on a drooling mission, and I want to use your machine. No, I don't remember the password. Oh well. My name is Mr. Locke. Alright, why not at this point? Hi, Mr. Locke. I'm a magical clown who can open anything. Alright, why not? Your name is Black. I'll see you again. I'm sure. Wait, is this? So there was another event distribution in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. You could get like a locked capsule that you couldn't open in that game. But there was some way to transfer it to Black and White. And then when it was opened, you got a TM containing Snarl, which was a brand new move in Gen 5, and that was the only way to get the Snarl TM at that point. And I'm not even sure that any Pokemon learned Snarl naturally in this generation. Maybe something did, but it was like a weird move hidden behind an event in a generation where it didn't even exist. The only purpose of the locked capsule thing in Heart Gold and Soul Silver was to exist and be unusable, so that you could transfer it to Black and White and find out what secret was inside. My guess is this is the guy you take it to. That's probably what the deal is with Mr. Lock here. He can open anything, including a capsule that no one in Johto or Kanto could open. But I don't know, I didn't have that event either, I just had the Selby. What was with that secret machine, though? I feel like I'm going to be Googling things in Castelia City once I've stopped the recording. And maybe we can pick up any loose threads next episode. But for now, we continue. I haven't done this building yet, have I? Oh my god, that's so many people. Okay. What kind of abilities do your Pokemon have? Okay, great. Cool story. My Patrat's ability is Keen Eye. Even Smokescreen Sand Attack cannot lower its accuracy. Cannot. This looks like a young... Cannot lower its accuracy. Do you think it's a good idea to provide a service to raise Pokemon for trainers? What? There's Pokemon Taker Earth 3. This is like the tech bros who invent the bus, but call it like group ride sharing or something. I'm an innovator. I'm going to disrupt the market. What? This has existed for like a decade already? Whoa. That's crazy. I've been thinking about starting a new business, but it's quite a chore. I'm a Pokemon fanatic. I'm famous in Castelia too. Oh look, you have a Pokedex. Well, how many Pokemon have you found so far? 28 Pokemon. That is quite a Pokedex. I'm quite impressed, so I will give this to you. I am quite impressed. Got an Eviolite. Not really anybody I want to hold that right now. Even that mightn't be bad on Montreal, especially since I can't fully evolve Montreal. And I might want to play a bulky game in Berg's Gym. If I catch another Pokemon in the desert now and I give the Eviolite, I give the Amulet Coin to that Pokemon, then I can give the Eviolite to Montreal. That might be a good idea. Anyway. Peculiar Pokemon. Or Peculiar Stone, I mean. Fantastic. Excellent. Berg's paintings are magnificent. How do you know? We're not in the gym. Can you see them right now? 47th floor again. A lot of stuff going on the 47th floors in this city. When I gaze down at the city from a tall building, I tremble because I'm scared of heights. That's a funny joke. Me oh my, the badges you can get in the Unova region. Want to hear about them? Sure. Tell me about the trio badge. Oh, I see what this is. Okay, I don't care. Me oh my. That is some boring trivia. Sorry, dude. I think I'm going to go get the next encounter a little early, as discussed. And boss the city to under Route 4. Maybe I should try to find a Pokemon on Route 4 to catch. That's what I'm saying. I think Bianca battles me here, but I guess not until after the gym. Also, I thought Sharon would be blocking my progress over here, but I guess he's not here yet either. Instead, it's this guy. Hey, trainer! There is a bit of a problem up ahead. Sorry, but you can't pass now. You should go kill some time, my child. So, it's kind of justified because this is a work site, but classic Unova region, not even explaining the roadblock. Just, hey, you can't go through here because something's going on. Oh, trainer, take a look at the sand. Pokemon hide in the darker sand. Yeah, I'm counting on that. Thought there might be an item there. There's definitely an item over here. More importantly, the encounter. A Sandile. Okay, that's not helpful into Berg, but it's a Pokemon that I like a lot, so we'll take that. And I have Leech Seed now to weaken it. I would rather get Moxie, but Intimidate is a good ability too. I do have to watch out for sand damage into Toronto. But actually what I could do is land a Leech Seed and then switch to Montreal. That ought to work. The landing a Leech Seed part is kind of important to that plan, though. I'm gonna use a potion just to be safe. I do have potions, right? Yeah. Okay, we'll try Leech Seed again. Now at -1 accuracy, and we do miss. Now we're -2 accuracy. Come on. Alright, we'll play Rug and Rolla games, I guess. Leech Seed sure would have been nice. And now we're trapped, so definitely won't just be switching back. And have to watch out for that damage. Oh boy, well, we're probably okay for this turn. There's another sand attack. How badly do I really want to catch this? Well, we're trapped anyway, so whatever. Potion, then Pokeball. Good thing Sandile is one of my favorite Gen 5 Pokemon. I'd be more frustrated right now. Oh, I have Quick Balls. I could have just left one of those, but I didn't think I would, you know, be doing all this. So, I'd say it's 2020 or something. That didn't even shake. I think I'll just try a Great Ball next. If that doesn't work, I guess I'll try using Smackdown to weaken it and hope that doesn't KO because it's resisted. Because it's not taking another headbutt, or certainly not a Rock Smash. And the Great Ball worked. Okay. Not very helpful into Berg, but still a nice Pokemon to have. Welcome aboard. They live buried in the sands of the desert. The sun-warmed sands prevent their body temperature from dropping. This could be very helpful into Elisa, actually. This could be my Zebstrika answer if it sticks around long enough and gets some experience. But for now, a very warm welcome to the team. Oh, Charlottetown is way over the character limit, huh? Well, I've just used as many characters as I can, and I'll trust that you know what this nickname is when I say it in full. Charlottetown is at level 18 with Intimidate, as we saw. Not the best nature, but so it goes sometimes in a casual playthrough. Sand Attack, Torment, Sand Tomb, and Assurance. The moves will need work, but we'll get there. Oh, I was gonna go heal at that house. There's a healing person there. Saves me a trip all the way back to the Pokemon Center. There we go. And I'm actually going to take a quick bathroom break, and I don't need to record that, so pause the recording, be right back. Alright, onward. Let's go to the gym. So a nice, fun, wholesome battle with the gym leader. Before we do that, I am going to actually remember to move the amulet coin to Charlottetown and give the Eviolite to Montreal. Look at me, actually remembering to do something that I said multiple minutes ago that I would do. Who is this YouTuber? Whoops. There we go. Off to the gym. On the street that has no name, just a gym. And an empty building that surely doesn't matter at all. Because it's empty. And that's not how things that matter tend to be. And this street is really just for the gym. Anyway, here we go. Whoa, it's Sharon. Hey, Black, I just challenged the gym leader, Berg. He's a seasoned gym leader. He made me work for that gym badge. But for me, bug-type Pokemon aren't much of a challenge. Well, yeah, you started with Tepig. I hope you were able to handle, a Leavanny more easily than perhaps I can. I'm going to keep winning like this against all of the Unova region's gym leaders. Then I'll head for the Pokemon League and outperform the champion. If I do that, everyone will admit what a strong trainer I am. That will make me feel truly alive. You chase your ideals, Sharon. Don't let anyone tell you that's not the right way to do things. Aha! You're the one who fought Team Plasma in Pinwheel Forest. If I remember, your name is Black. Come to challenge the gym, I suppose? Aw, sorry, but could you wait a bit? I was informed that Team Plasma has shown up. In fact, come with me. I'm going to the dock at Prime Pier. Alright, I think I remember which one is Prime Pier. It's the one in the middle, right? Probably a prime location. Am I wrong? Is it this one? Or I thought I would have run into Berg by now, but maybe not. No, I was right. Not even showing me the way to go, just running off ahead, leaving me to fend for myself. Come on, this way! Well, if I navigated Pinwheel Forest, why not Castelia City, right? Team Plasma, they took this young lady's Pokemon. Black, is there anything we can do? My Muna. Team Plasma took it. Oh, I forgot they actually stole from Bianca this time. I was thinking ahead to this as another instance where Bianca steps up to help, but no. She's the crime victim here. She's not comforting a crime victim, it's her. They stole her Muna. Quite possibly the same one that their grunts kicked to make Dream Mist. Multiple times. Rough time to be that Mona. Anyway, this unknown character, who is very mysterious, says, I heard this lady scream and ran after the thief as fast as I could, but this city is so big and so crowded, I'm afraid I lost them. Iris, you did everything you could. But that's so bad! Taking people's Pokemon is really bad! Because it's really nice when people and Pokemon are together. Alright, Iris gets it. Iris understands. They each have something the other doesn't, and they help each other. It is funny how much of this game, how much of the messaging here is exactly like in X and Y. Different beings can come together and complement each other and live fuller lives together. It's a little bit of a different take on it. In X and Y, it was more about like different kinds of people, but hey, I guess Game Freak still had some ideas to work with along the lines of that theme, huh? Iris, and Pokemon is a thing that is meant to bring people together, right? You connect through battle and through trading and so on, so it's kind of an obvious theme for them to tap into repeatedly throughout the series anyway. I'm not criticizing. It's a good theme. I'm all for it being emphasized in different ways over multiple games, and it makes perfect sense for Pokemon. It just is funny how many of the same beats I'm seeing come up here. Agreed. No fear. We will get that Pokemon back, right, Black? Having said that, finding a person or a Pokemon here in Castelia City will be like finding a needle in a haystack. Well, not if they're dressed like knights in shining armor, my dude. I think that'll be relatively easy. In fact, here they are now. I spy a gym leader? Last time went so well, I thought I'd grab another Pokemon. Rethinking. I need to get out of here. Alright, well, way to make it easy, you silly criminal, you. Black, let's go. Iris, you stay by that young lady's side. I'm gonna be Bianca's bodyguard, so you go after those bad guys, okay? I don't know, Iris. You look kind of young. Are you a strong enough trainer to handle Team Plasma? Are you sure you can take on potentially multiple Team Plasma grunts if they return to the scene of the crime yet again? Are you a strong trainer like that? You look like you could be one of those young kids training back where I come from, but alright, I'm gonna take your word for it. Oh, Muna, I can't believe it. Here I am, a trainer, and I can't even protect my own Pokemon. Poor Bianca. I don't have any really much more analysis on that. Now Berg waits for me to find him. That way. There, heading toward the gym? Well, Bianca will build up her confidence, you know, while staying true to who she is over the course of the game. I guess it's a YouTube series here. Look at that. That empty building now has Team Plasma goons. This is definitely the place. Yep, I'll say. No one's here, not a soul. I forgot how funny Team Plasma are sometimes. No other Team Plasma members, nor any of the 7 sages are inside. If you think I'm lying, why don't you have a little battle and find out? I had a thought. I'll take care of this weak-looking runt so you can show off by handling that tough-looking guy over there. Oh, please. Black, I'll leave that one to you. I had forgot. I feel like the first thing I said about Team Flare was that they're funny, and I really like them for that. I had forgotten how funny Team Plasma can be. They really did something right with multiple of these middle generation evil teams. Even if you don't like some other parts of how their stories shake out. Oh. Alright, let's land this first leaf tornado and be done with this nonsense. What did I just say? Come on, Toronto, get your head in the game. There we go. Of course, we're splitting the experience a few different ways now. Alright, I'm just going to stay in at -1 accuracy and hope this works out, because there's nobody I want to switch in on this. Nice. Good job, Toronto. You got your head in the game. Whoa! I didn't know this was coming now. It's Gen 5. Evolutions are supposed to happen super late. This is, of course, the only time Montreal will evolve in the whole playthrough, so enjoy it while it lasts. What a nice and very timely evolution. As we do have the Bug Gym coming up very soon. But first, dealing with Team Plasma. I am not interested in Power Gem. Boldor is more of a physical attacker. This is bad. Bad. There were 7 bads. I don't know how many I just said. Bad. Bad for Team Plasma, or Plasbad for short. I do remember that joke. It's in my best interest to go report to the 7 Sages right now. Oh, Iris and Bianca are here, running toward the danger. Phew, we got lost. Even with directions from the cross transceiver, I couldn't figure it out. Team Plasma is inside. The stolen Pokemon may be in there as well. Okay, I'm going in. Gotta love Action Hero Berg. Okay, this time I'll join the fight. Come on, Bianca, you too. Wait, Black, you come too. Alright, everybody's gathering in this empty building that has no more Team Plasma members inside. They wouldn't lie, right? Whoa, it's Getsus and 2 other Sages. My word, if it isn't the gym leader, Berg. So, what would you say is the guiding principle of Team Plasma anyway? Take what you want from people? Ooh, we hit close to home with that one. I thought it would be amusing to prepare a hideout right in front of a Pokemon gym, but we were detected more quickly than I imagined. Good work, Bronius. Well done. Indeed. No matter. We already have an exceptional base of operations. Is everyone familiar with the legend of the founding of the Unova region? I am! It's the Black Dragon-type Pokemon, right? Now why the black one specifically, Iris? The truth is this. The Black Dragon appeared before a hero who sought the ideal way to knit together a world full of warring people. The Black Dragon Pokemon shared its knowledge and bared its fangs at those who stood against it. Together, the power of this Pokemon and the hero brought unity to the hearts of everyone in the land, and that is how Unova was created. We shall bring back the hero and that Pokemon to Unova once again. If we can win people's hearts and minds, we can easily create the world that I mean Team Plasma, desires. I'm finally going to get what I mean, Team Plasma is going to finally get what Team Plasma wants. Here in Castelia, we have a lot of different kinds of people. Everyone's ways of thinking and lifestyles are very different. Honestly, there's something about what you're saying I don't quite understand. Yes? What is it? One thing we all have in common is that we all care a lot about Pokemon. Even people meeting for the first time can talk about Pokemon. True! I had some great chats with all those weird clerks and scientists and my fellow statisticians. Berg is exactly right about this wonderful, diverse, but Pokemon-loving city. Talk or battle or trade, Pokemon brings people together. What did I say? Remember your speech at Accumula Town? Berg was there? Berg was there? Huh? You were responsible for leading me to rethink my relationship with Pokemon. For that, I thank you. At that time, I made a promise. I swore to myself that I would dedicate myself to Pokemon even more strongly. What you guys are doing. Aren't you going to strengthen the bond between people and Pokemon even more? Meow. You are quite hard to figure out. A little more intelligent than I'd expected. Yeah, Berg is pretty sharp, huh? He's a gym leader I might have overlooked a bit. Maybe he's not my favorite in the region, we know that, but I like Berg. I am fond of intelligent people, you see. You'll enjoy hearing about this. From every corner of the world, I have gathered knowledgeable people for our king's benefit. You could call them the Seven Sages. Very well. We will submit to your opinion and be on our way. Okay, that's a little bit of just like a, whatever, I'm not going to argue with you, goodbye. But, yeah, Berg did hit a little close to home there and gets us not exactly arguing back. That girl over there, return her Pokemon. Muna's saved. Never to be kicked again. Thank you. Mooney, I'm so glad to see you again. Bianca, why are you thanking them? They take people's precious Pokemon. It's just, I'm so happy that my Muna is safe. The friendship between Pokemon and people can be very touching, but in order to liberate Pokemon from foolish people, we will revive the legend of Unova and win the hearts and minds of everyone. Farewell. Okay. Yeah, cool story, bro. What are you doing? Why are you letting them get away? Gah! What do we do if anything's happened to the other stolen Pokemon? It's okay. Thank you, Iris. Oh, did they steal other people's Pokemon? It's okay. We're fine. Everything's good for us. No, that's harsh. I'm definitely twisting Bianca's words there. I'm just having fun. Bianca's cool. No one was hurt. More than anything, I got my darling Pokemon back again. Okay, if you're happy. Also, this is not a group that can take Getsus in a fight. Clearly, right? What is everyone planning to do now? Oh, it would be sensational to look around Castelia City, but... Don't worry, I'll keep on being your bodyguard. Iris. It's not and it's not It says That's great. Maybe. Iris is a dazzling Pokemon trainer, but maybe not at home in the big city yet. So a little give and take, Oh, there's no question. A little give and take, People and Pokemon need to help each other out. Alright. Also, thanks for looking for the Pokemon. Here, this is for you. Nice berry. See you. What? Wait! It just shoved Bianca out of there. Well then, Black, I'll be waiting in the gym. Alright, and what's this? A smoke ball. Figures. It's probably what they use to leave. And we'll go upstairs. And yeah, the Team Plasma lore is really coming together, huh? They have a group called the Seven Sages who are not formally in charge but seem to do a lot of the work to run things. Getsus is one of the Seven Sages, but he's pretty clearly more of a driving force behind the organization than the others are. In fact, he just said there that he recruited the others. They're trying to bring the legendary dragon Pokemon to win the hearts and minds of people in service to their unnamed king, who's definitely not Getsus or any of the Seven Sages, but there's a king out there somewhere. And at the same time, we've met this weird guy, N, who is hanging around listening to a Getsus speech and is a big believer in liberating Pokemon from people and wants to change the world and win hearts and minds, and to do that, he needs a lot more power. Also, Getsus was putting a crown on him in that opening animation. That's pretty on the nose. But we'll see Getsus, or excuse me, we'll see N again fairly soon. Not in this episode, of course. We'll see him next time. For now, got a gym to challenge. And what a gym it is. Those must be Berg's paintings. This guy didn't stop me this time. What do you think of Castelia City? I bet with all the bustling people, you started feeling worn down on your way to the gym. Never mind, this will help. Take it. Oh, you have no idea how many free beverages they're just giving out in this city, my guy. But much appreciated all the same. The theme of this gym is walking through walls. At first glance, those funny honey walls may seem impassable or even impossible. If you try hard, it'll work out, so I say. I feel like there's a metaphor there for Berg's art somehow, you know? But anyway, If it doesn't, here's a sweet tip. Step on the switches on the floor. Anyway, you can tell an artist runs this place. The honey walls are kind of a fun little mechanic. They're nothing crazy, but definitely memorable. Not sure why the gym trainers are clowns, though. Battles in the Castelia gym are beautiful. They are pure art. Look at that. Outspeed, land smackdown. One shot. No need to worry about eraser leaf. And we get Quebec some experience. Quebec learns Shockwave. That's going to be useful. Okay, we're not faster than this Venipede. That, I suppose, is good to know. But how well does it take a smackdown? Not very well. Yeah, Montreal evolving right then was, I suspect, pretty clutch. I think these Pokemon might be taking some hits from a Roggenrola. And I think I will try to set up Iron Defense against Berg. Not against his Venipede. I don't remember what his lead is, whether it's Venipede or Dwebble. I think we don't try to set up on Venipede because we can get poisoned. But we definitely are looking to set up on Dwebble. I guess if he leads Venipede, then there's a worry that Leavanny could come out before Dwebble. Because I don't think this is one of those games where it's very consistent about saving the leader's ace for last. It's not like it's going to Mega Evolve or something. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. When you step on that on the switch, the one that pops out is moi. On that note, have a battle with moi. I guess the clowns do kind of add to the atmosphere of this gym in a way, but like, they're not really the kind of artists that I thought Berg spent his time around. But hey, it's Castelia City, and it's Berg's art gym. It's vibrant, it's colorful. The clowns do kind of fit the bill, don't they? I'm not going to question it too much. Whoa. Spamming rock attacks is my thing, not yours. Oh, took that one. Alright, we'll switch to Rock Smash to save PP. Quebec is leveling up quickly. You'll have to see it. Hiding makes battle instincts dull. Alright, sure, nice excuse. Now we can open up this gate. Go hit this switch. And then back out. And of course we have to do a little bit of a detour here. And I wonder what that switch is for. The thing is already lit up. How strange. Better hit it anyway. Be sure. Prize. Yeah! Thank you for going to the trouble of calling me out. I'll channel my gratitude into my Pokemon's moves and make sure it gets to you. Ooh, that guy. What a threat! I'm gonna make sure that you experience my gratitude. I'm in danger. But I think we can handle this, Sawaddle. Yeah, goodbye. If you hadn't stepped on the switch, I'd still be stuck hidden away. That's right, bug gym trainers like to be bugged. Yeah, it must be boring to just be... Where are these guys? Are they under a floor panel or something? I don't know what the deal is. Do they drop down from the ceiling? I have no idea how these guys appear, but... It must be boring to just be hidden away most of the time. And any challenger who's not fooled by this switch? Disappointment for that guy. This guy has it good, though. Challengers have to go past him. What do you think, this Pokemon gym? How should I say? Isn't it full of outrageous and mysterious charms? You know what? Yeah, I can't argue. Pretty outrageous, mysterious, and charming in my book. Another Venipede. Probably the Pokemon I least like to see, because that last one was faster than Montreal, and of course they can poison. But using Pursuit is fine. Quebec leveling up again. You love to see it. Another Sewaddle. We know these don't take hits very well. That's why I don't have one in my party right now. Alright. That was the last gym trainer. I will go heal before Berg, because better safe than sorry or something. And we know the rough game plan. Hopefully his Pokemon order doesn't shake it up too much. Maybe I try to set up on the Venipede. I have antidotes, right? It might be worthwhile to just do that. But I don't remember what his lead is. Maybe it won't. Oh, it's not a Venipede, it's a Whirlipede. Maybe I try to set up on the Whirlipede, but I don't remember whether he leads with that or Dwebble, so no point dwelling on it right now. We'll find out. Head along here once more. And it's finally time. I mean, I don't know about you, I've had a lot of fun actually exploring this city in detail. It's finally, I mean, the time has flown by. I can't believe what time it is right now, considering when I started recording. For me, at least. But it is. Finally, if you will. Time. For the gym battle. Now, come on. Step on the switch and what happens? Mwah! Anyway. Here he is. I like Berg's gym even more in black and white too, by the way. Especially the music, but no unique music right now. He hasn't come up with that yet. Thanks again for your help. My bug Pokemon are scurrying with excitement about getting to battle you. Let's get straight to it. Alright, straight to the point. Berg really does have kind of a sharp, insightful, very direct side, doesn't he? Like the way he called Getsus out so directly. He's a more interesting character than I've given him credit for in the past. And that's the kind of thing that I love finding in a playthrough like this. I will just try to set up on the Whirlipede. I have antidotes, and hey, Struggle Bug is really not a problem. But yeah, the worry is if I knock out Whirlipede without setting up, then maybe Leavanny is next, and I face Leavanny without having set up. Not ideal. Also not ideal that this thing is using Screech. So, okay, we're gonna get one more Iron Defense. It can Screech again if it wants, so be it. But never mind, I guess we do switch to attacking it now. Didn't know it was gonna have that. Yeah, so now we're back at +0 defense. Oh well, it was worth a shot. Didn't think about him healing Whirlipede. I might have had a... Well, probably would have got another Screech off anyway, although not if I'd known that crit was coming ahead of time. Guess there was a path to +2 defense here, but oh well. Quebec wants to learn Thunder Wave, and I am all for dropping Tail Whip for that. Blitzel doesn't have much of a tail anyway. And here's what I was worried about. The Leavanny. When I'm not set up. I'm just gonna try a Smackdown and see what happens. I do still have the Eviolite. Yeah, okay, we actually take that pretty well. And if it crits, then the defense boost wouldn't make a difference anyway. So, alright, the setup was not important after all. Thanks for watching my Pokemon Black playthrough. Don't forget to like and subscribe. There will be some other playthrough in a few months or something, probably, I'm sure. No, I'm just kidding, but we really might wipe here. I don't know what to do. Hope it misses Razor Leaf. Oh, I have Intimidate! Okay, I can do Intimidate stuff. Which is to say I can land that one Intimidate and then try to figure out a plan from there. We're going to sack Gatineau to get another Intimidate off. Because let's be honest, I was probably never training Gatineau. Yeah, so if Razor Leaf crits... You know what? A Leer too. Never mind. If Razor Leaf crits, then the defense boost wouldn't matter anyway, right? Razor Leaf does have a boosted crit rate. Obviously, it was on my mind that that could happen. But man, that's unfortunate for me. Alright, we got it at -2 attack. Hopefully Toronto can handle it from here. I do at least have growth, so I can boost tackle if I need more damage for some reason. And then Dwebble, of course, doesn't resist Leaf Tornado, at least. If I get to the Dwebble. There's a Razor Leaf crit again, but Toronto does take those better. And of course it has Struggle Bug. That's his TM. I should have known it has Struggle Bug. That's a mixed bag, because it's not affected by the Intimidate drops, but also it's just not that strong on Leavanny to begin with. He uses Protect. I had a free chance to heal there, but I didn't know that. We should take another Struggle Bug. Well, maybe we should, but we don't. I might wipe here, but I'll still try not to. Another Intimidate into this, and let's go for an Assurance. Okay. Last Pokemon. Quebec. Doesn't know Flame Charge yet, so we're leaning on Quick Attack into a Protect. This is a whole different battle if he doesn't get, you know, okay, Boldore needed 2 turns to knock this out, so if he doesn't get a crit on either one of the... I needed him to not crit on 2 turns. If he gets a crit on either one of them, the battle looks like this. If he doesn't, it's a whole different battle. He has a Hyper Potion. Alright. We're just going to wipe here. But we're going to fight to the end. And that means Thunder Wave and hope to get bailed out by a million full paras. Already at -1 attack, so Shockwave won't do that much to Dwebble. And... gonna use a potion. Hope he misses or takes a full para. It is still possible to beat the Leavanny at least. I'm not sure about the Dwebble after that, but... well, I could Thunder Wave that too. It is still possible to win this, and I'm going to play to every possible out. Of course, you can't miss Struggle Bug, but can still be fully paralyzed. It is possible. It is extremely unlikely that we win this, but it is possible. And we are going to fight to the end, because this is... I'm pretty sad to be almost certainly failing the Nuzlocke portion of the playthrough this early. This is not what I had in mind, to say the least. I feel like I should have had a full para by now, huh? 1 in 4. Been more than 4 turns. I know, odds don't work like that, but we are over odds, is my point. And after he crit the Boldore, but what can you do, I guess? Should have encountered a fire type. Should have got a Darumaka in the desert route, huh? Hey, would you look at that? There's a full para. Now we spam Quick Attack and hope it's fully paralyzed a million more times in a row. Or it runs out of PP? Why would you use String Shot here? Interesting. Is there still a chance? There's no way he's out of PP, right? I haven't been counting, but it doesn't feel like enough turns have passed. But he doesn't attack that I could definitely win with quick attack spam. Is he just... I swear, Berg is just tormenting me. Like so. And by win, I just mean beat the Leavanny. There's still, I'm aware, there is still the Dwebble after that. But you know what? Dwebble can be overcome with paralysis too. Alright, it's time to start using Soda Pop because I'm out of fresh water and super potions. But we are playing to every out here. I only have 24 quick attacks left, by the way, so landing one into a protect, not great. He gets a double protect because why not at this point? That is not good damage. There's another struggle bug, so we'll use another soda pop. Good thing I have all these free beverages in this city. Kindness of Castelia Yorkers is really coming through for me here, but I think I'm going to let them down. But I'll try not to. Quick attack, no protect. Tiny bit of damage. Struggle bug. Guess we're already at -6 special attack. I haven't really been watching closely. Alright. Out of soda pop, time for a lemonade. What a waste of items. But we're playing to every out. And that means with the lemonade gone, it's time now for my one hyper potion. Let's go. And now we're down to regular potions, and that's just going to have to be good enough. Actually, I only have one of those left, and then it's orange berries. Alright, time for an orange berry. I bet we just drop to the next struggle bug anyway. Or this. Well. Can't say I didn't go down fighting. And I said that Berg's Leavanny could be a problem. I thought I had something prepared for it, but the plan relied on not being crit, and can't always count on that in this game, especially when they're using a high crit move. So, that's the Nuzlocke portion of the playthrough failed. I am not very happy about how early it happened, but oh well, good game. Sorry, that sounds like I'm saying GG to Berg. What I mean is, the game is good, and I'm having fun with it. So we will be back with different rules. But that's it for right now. I'll have to beat Berg another time.